What's up, folks? It's episode 77. It is a Christmas special tonight. We got a Ravens game to preview. We got special guests now. We got a special guest coming through. It's going to be a great show. Let's go. What's going on, people? It is episode 77 of Out of Your Falcon Mind, Atlanta Falcons Fancast. I'm John, your host, joined by my co-host Mike, all the way up in Washington, D.C., back where he was born. Man, what's going on, buddy?
Dog, I come at you from Alaska if I could. I don't care, okay? Fabian is on the show. I'm coming from Alaska, the North Pole, the South Pole. You hear me? I got one of my favorite dudes in the world on the show. Y'all know how I feel about Fleek and Savion, okay? So when either one of them is on the show, I'm going to make it happen. Y'all, I got my travel equipment with me just to do the Christmas episode with my man Johnny Yates and my man Savion. Oh, this about to be a good one. It's the Christmas. It's the Christmas. I don't even know what Yuletide means, but Yuletide cheer to everybody. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Out of your Falcon mind. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. And yeah, like he said, man, Savion Mixon, I'll let you do your intro, buddy, on what people can find you and all that stuff. But joining us, one of my favorite guests. It's been a while since he's been on. Welcome back, buddy.
And if he need the intro, shame on y'all. If he need the intro, I'm gonna let him do it. But if he need the intro, shame on y'all. Please go watch the old episodes. Let's go, Say.
Yes, sir. What's happening, my boys? Hey, man, it's been way too long, bro. It's been way too long, and I apologize for that because John makes sure that if there's a chance, he wants us on here. So that is on me. That is on me.
Hey,
but I missed y'all boys, man.
Yeah.
God, dog.
Man, it's all good, dude, man. You got a little one at home, man.
If it's Fleek or Savion, it's an open invitation. It don't even I don't care if it's 4 people on the show. We'll boot somebody off. We get Fleek or Savion. It's an open invitation. It can come on every show if you want to do it. We love these two.
Oh man, yeah, dude. I mean, it's dude. You got a little one at home. I mean, you know, everybody's busy, man. So I just always like to put out the invitation out there. Like Mike said, man, it's always open. So
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. Of course, man. So yeah, of course. Before we get into everything, all the business out of the way, we are coming to you live from the Variety Sports Network. Which, by the way, I was on the 7th inning stretch last night talking some baseball. So any of you baseball fans out there want to get a nice, good show to listen to, check out 7th inning stretch on Variety Sports Network.
/ it's like Cordell Stewart, man. What can he's a plumber, he do architect, he do inspections, he talk baseball, he talk football. Johnny Yates, I mean, is he a pilot? He might fly the plane. I don't know.
My dad was a pilot. I could probably pull it off.
See what I'm saying? That's
he
Johnny
definitely
Yates,
flies the plane. He definitely flies the plane. Definitely. He might be the flight attendant as well while flying the plane.
No, he will lead a cockpit and serve the peanuts.
Built different.
Johnny Yates, we gotta love him.
Yeah, man. So yeah, definitely check out the like I said, the 7th inning stretch. There's a show on, I think it's Sunday nights, Talking the Gridiron. I was on that show last week, and it's like it's kind of like a Sports Center-ish type of but it's just football. It's like NFL Network type thing. So they cover every game of the day. We talk about it, stuff like that. So really cool show. So Mike and I probably will be making more appearances on that show throughout the year when we can. So it's cool. So just make sure y'all subscribe to number one, our show. We're, I think, Mike, at 157 subscribers, which is crazy because when I was trying to reach, when we put out that, hey, subscribe to the show, we're trying to reach 200 by the end of the year. We were at 100 we're basically 100 subscribers. So in a short amount of time, we've gained 57, which is awesome. So thank all you guys, Savion, for retweeting.
You deserve more than that.
Dog. I mean, all the stuff, man. Everybody.
Top 30% shared podcast on Spotify. You tell me that we ain't doing what we came to do. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep that stat. I'm gonna say that every show. Top 30% of shared podcasts on Spotify is Out of Your Falcon Mind. Merry Christmas, you all. Thank you.
Yes. So yeah, keep sharing it. And like I said, we I don't know if we're going to hit 200 in 8 days, but if we do, hey, great. But you know, if you haven't yet, like I said, subscribe. Go ahead and do that. Tell your
Share
friends,
this
family,
episode.
whatever. Share the episode. Like the videos, because you know, I mean, with YouTube's algorithm, those likes mean a whole lot. So just keep pounding the like button every time that you're on here watching this, whether it's live or catching us on the replay. Either way is good. And also, if you're listening to us on iTunes or Spotify, drop us a 5-star review. If you drop us some kind words on YouTube, we will. I'm sorry, on iTunes, we will gladly shout you out on the show as we've done all year long. So, man,
speaking of that, John,
yeah,
1 minute.
Go right ahead, buddy.
Speaking of a shout out, I have to do this because he's here on the show. Savion, it's a few people that retweet us every time. It's a few people who support everything. He's one of them. So we love the dude for that, you know. And as far as my personal, I just want to start the show. As far as my personal, I was going through something, as everybody knows, and I got a text from the dude up top of me, you know, and it meant the world. It made my day just that he was in support of me like that. So we love you, man. Like, I genuinely mean that, bro. We love you like a brother. You always welcome. You have supported us since day one, not only in business, but in friendship. We cannot, like, we thank the world of you for that. So thank you, my brother. Like, real talk, like, seriously.
Hey, no worries, man. No worries, man. Y'all are my brothers, man. I really appreciate y'all. Hey, I'm tearing up a little bit. I'm sorry, but yeah,
his daughter out of her Falcon mind. If you listen, his daughter
she's out of her Falcon mind, bro. You can't go up. You can't go wrong with it.
Hey,
but yeah,
man.
We truly appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, Mike, when you real quick before, I mean, Mike shared, obviously, if y'all didn't watch the last episode, when Mike's been out the last 3 weeks, he shared why, and it was me hearing it for the first time for the most part. Like, he let me know a little bit before the show, but it wasn't like in detail. So when I heard all the details, I mean, I couldn't even properly respond, man. Like, I listened back to the show, and I mean, like, you know, I'm not going to go into it because, you know, Mike's already said it, but dude, you're one of the best people I've ever met in my life.
Appreciate it.
So, you know that, and you know how I feel about you, and you know that anything you need from me, all you got to do is call, text, whatever. I'm there 100%. So, and I know for a fact that you're going to come out the other side of this just fine. Like, I feel it in my heart, man. So just want to say that, because like I said, I didn't feel like I had it. I was literally kind of in shock, to be honest with you, after I heard everything. So like, I literally could not say what I wanted to say. So I want to make sure I get that out here.
Nah, man, I just want to say this. I appreciate y'all too and everybody else, man. I did not expect that. I didn't say that to get sympathy. I'm trying to share something with y'all. But it seemed like all y'all came to my aid and my support, and I wasn't expecting that. So it honestly mean the world to me, son. So when I get on here and I call y'all family and we brothers and all that, it's hard to be a person's brother in peril. It's kind of easy sometimes when everything going good, but when somebody in a sticky mess, then it's hard to be somebody's brother. And the fact that all y'all came into my defense and all y'all came into my aid, it was just, dog, it made me act with more confidence. It made me feel like, you know what, maybe I'm not fucked. You know what I mean? So I really do thank you guys, and I love you guys, and that's why I'm here in a good mood. And I'll address some shit at like the end of the show for like in and out, but I ain't even finna talk about that shit. It's Merry Christmas, and we're gonna have an excellent show, but let's go.
That is 100% right. So like I said, we're gonna have guests come in and out probably. So it's gonna be kind of a very structured but not structured type of show. So you know, we're just gonna roll with it, man. So let's hit the chat real quick before we start going anywhere. Des,
that's my man, the Scottish Falcon, buddy. We love you. Merry Christmas.
Said, I think he hit us up. So he's about to go to bed pretty soon, because you know he is over in Scotland.
Oh yeah,
so, you know,
but he's still joined the chat. I love you, buddy.
Nearly midnight over there, man. Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate you, buddy. Big Pop, what's happening, brother? Always hanging out with us.
Always.
I think a new subscriber, Mr. Davis.
Hey, Mr. Davis, what's up? Love you to death. Love you to fucking death.
Victor, you already tweeted it, fellas. Hope y'all get to 200. Yeah,
we will.
Man, 200,000 would be amazing. I mean,
they deserve it. They deserve it.
We get 200,000 subscribers, we're gonna call it a day at our normal jobs. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna walk right off in the street down the highway. Let's go.
Oh man, so we'll get into this Ravens preview here in a second. Just some random stuff that came up. Y'all hear this week that Marcus, the news about Marcus?
Marcus who? Mariota?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that he apparently when Mr. Arthur told him the news about being benched, he vehemently disagreed with it, and you know, thus left the team after the fact with his knee injury. So like, I don't know, it was a little surprising. You know, I figured he could have done a little bit of self scouting himself and figured that out. But
because
you know, I'll just throwing it out there.
If you don't like, if he want to argue that, then I'm gonna argue I'm dark skinned. I mean, if we
Come on, Mike.
I'm dark skinned, like I'm chocolate, bro. This Hershey's chocolate for Christmas. Then if we doing any, bro, you can't. When something is obvious, you don't argue. Come on,
Right.
bro, that's obvious. And be just as good and being humble when you get seated as you were started. You got to back your man up, Desmond, the same way he had your back.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it that he's a competitor, you know, and you don't, and nobody wants to be told that, right? You don't want to be told that you're not good enough or anything. I totally get that, and I'm fine with him disagreeing with it if he wants. But like, you know, I mean, you know, it's just, dude, you know, you kind of have to see the writing on the wall. You know, while you were here, they drafted the guy. Things weren't really going that well over the last, I don't know, 5 to 6 games, you know. So I don't know, just kind of seems that way. Savion, what say you, buddy?
I think he got more beliefs than he deserved.
Yeah.
I mean, but for him to vehemently disagree, I vehemently disagreed with him being there since about week 2. So I mean, excuse me, I can justify it past. Up to like week 2.
Exactly.
But, I mean, I would have much rather have seen the young guy come in and grow with this offense, but no. Instead, we stayed with you. We let the young guy develop, and when it was time for him to come in after you stunk up the joint, you want, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say the dude like just left because I don't know his situation, and quite frankly, I mean, if he had a baby and he took 4 weeks to be with his child, then you know what, so be it. Do your thing, man. Because I know the first 4 weeks with mine, she was fantastic. It was the best 4 weeks of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's good.
Yeah, just don't come out here and act like your performance warranted you being a starting quarterback in the NFL, because it did not. It did not. And when we reset, it's just simple.
Yeah,
bro. I had a friend of mine. He had tats on his face, failed the drug test. He was like late to work, and he stole from work and then got fired and came home and said it was racism. Like, that's, man, but they racist up at that joint. I said, damn, nigga, is that what it is? So like, come on, Marcus. So the Scottish Falcons said better to have a rookie QB making rookie mistakes than have a veteran making rookie mistakes.
And an 8-year veteran at that. An 8-year veteran.
100%.
But pause. Hold on. One time for the fan, rise up.
See y'all. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Chime in. I just got to say this again. We got Savion on the show. If we got the greatest podcast on earth, we got Savion on the show. So that should do it right there. Oh, I don't know.
Let's go.
All right, man. What do you want from us, man?
So, all right, yeah. So I just want to get that off at Marcus. I'm done really talking about Marcus. I don't plan to talk about Marcus anymore. He's not on the team. He probably won't be on the team anymore. So, you know, I just wanted to, like I said, that just came out this week. So I just wanted to throw it in there. But so Ravens game this week. It's going to be a high of 22 degrees on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Yeah. So, and Mike, I don't know. You're probably going to be cold up. Obviously, you're right there, right? You're right there, basically
it's
at Baltimore.
Right
So
it's
supposed to be 8 degrees here tomorrow in Atlanta with the wind chill of 0.
Colder there than here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest with you. But I mean, 8 with the wind chill of 0. Yeah. Yeah, in Atlanta. It's not good. So interesting matchup this weekend, guys. We just found out today that no Lamar Jackson, no Marcus Peters, and I'll go through the injury report here in a second. But yeah, I mean, it's we got kind of lucky on that end. Again, we keep missing some of these very important players throughout the season. Like, it's pretty wild, you know, throughout that we've had this, except for the Bengals game, we've had some pretty decent luck. We haven't capitalized on it much very often, but hey, we've had that type of luck so far. So listening to some of the Ravens podcast, man, they're not too happy with Harbaugh and company up there, man. Like at all. Like and listen to a few. Like, they actually have some of the same criticisms that we have of Arthur. Like, if we don't have a ton, but like if like Savion, I know you listen to the show. So our biggest thing is like been him just outthinking himself, and he does it way more often than I would like him to have done it this year. So like that's what they complain about John Harbaugh is like he just outthinks him. So we got the battle of the outthinkers this Saturday, man. Like that, it's going to be like I don't know what's going to happen.
It's going to be 2-0. I think you think I'm thinking that you thinking that I'm thinking that I'm thinking that
I love it.
It's going to be a delay a game. Nobody's scoring no points.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, I mean, but that's that's they've had all kinds. Even with Lamar at the helm, like he hasn't. It's been like the Lamar show. I mean, like their receiving core has been terrible for the most part. I mean, like they just signed Sammy Watkins, who just got released last week, and he's right back. According to Harbaugh, he's probably going to play on Saturday because I mean he wasn't that long ago. He was in the system, so it shouldn't take him that long to get back in there. Right. But with Tyler Huntley, man, I mean, like they look not good against the Browns. I mean, I hate, and for us, like we've got to win this. If we want to keep any imagination of the playoffs around, like this is a must win because if we don't, it must go to like a 0.00002% or something like that because it's damn near impossible.
So I'm pretty sure that historically speaking, if you're 5-9, I don't think you make the playoffs. I'm pretty sure that when you're 5-9, I don't think any team has made the playoffs. I'm going to look it up later, but I'm pretty sure no team has made the playoffs after starting at 5-9. And somehow, some way, we are right in the thick of it in our division. I don't.
My mom's still in the running to win it for the NFC South. Like, man, Biscuit's still in the running to win it. My mom is. My grandma, like
Mariah is. Yeah, I mean, we might as well. Like everybody's ready. It just
man, we all still in it.
It really doesn't make sense. Like it. The way
hold on, y'all. I do have a real question.
What's up?
I don't just mean for fandom. Realistically, who will emerge from what you see now in the NFC South? Of course, you know who I'm gonna say, but who you guys think?
I was gonna say Tampa, but can I even say that anymore after how they've looked so far? Like it really is a toss-up. The hottest team that we have right now is Carolina, as crazy as that sounds.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm gonna go Carolina because I feel like we knocked Brady out the last week. I'm putting that out there on here. I'm putting that out there.
That's we knocked Brady out the last week. John, who you say?
I mean, I would love to say us. But every time I give us like a chance or anytime I say something positive this year, it is completely went the other direction.
Yeah.
Like last week when Pease got hurt, I tweeted, I was like, man, this defense is going to be ready.
You did.
First 2 drives, right? Through like knife through butter. So that didn't work out too well for me. So I'm not going to say us because I care too much for our team and I want us to make it. So I'm going to say either the Panthers or the Buccaneers because and I'm just for the hell of it. But I do think that if we happen to beat the Ravens, then yes, I think we go in and we take care of Brady. If that happens.
Can we talk about how we just can't keep getting away with this? We haven't seen anybody on we haven't seen either Bosa, and we played both of them.
Yep.
We hadn't seen Myles Garrett.
Yep.
What is
happening? Three quarters of the San Francisco line was gone.
Yep.
How does this keep happening? Is this something that we're doing?
I don't know.
Nah, man. So I'm gonna say it because y'all can't say it. We gonna win the rest of our games out, and then we cutting through the playoffs. Desmond Ridder Super Bowl MVP. I mean, out of your Desmond Ridder Super Bowl MVP. Out of my Falcon mind, dog.
You might as well do because it'll be a hell of a clip if it happens.
Yeah.
So let's see. 95 North Falcons Talk Show, Alberto. What's going on, brother? He said it's crazy to say we are still in it. The South has proven to be the weakest division. Yep. What upsets me is we could not capitalize on all the other teams' mistakes. 100%, dude. 100%. Because I mean, we said it last week. 6 games that we've lost 6 points or less, right?
Yeah.
And like some of those games, a few of those games are on Marcus. A few of those games are on some shoddy play calling. A few of those games are on the defense not being able to tackle anybody or stop anyone. So I mean, like. Yeah,
it's so frustrating because it's truly 3, 4 to 5 plays that would.
100%.
Yeah, Mike, you got this
If
one.
week 18 is Brady going away game, fuck him and let's send him to retirement on a better note. I love it. Hey dog, I mean this, and I don't care. Mike is lit. Oh, I'm on 1,000 today. I'm gonna tell you, I'm on 1,000. Oh, hold on, man. I got another one. I don't care why you fucking up. It could be because you and your wife split up, because you got a lazy eye, because Nana died. Bruh, I just want you to fuck up. It warms my heart, man. You beat us in the Super Bowl, bro. I want you good riddance. I hope you stink it up and you get out of here on a bad note. The same as Matt Ryan. And I want to say this, even I'm in agreement, right? Hey, Matt, I love you, buddy. Stage left. Yep. Exit stage left. And I'm your biggest fan. I need you to go. Tom Brady and Matt Ryan and whoever else is still stationary. It's time to move on. I love you to death, though.
Yeah, that's good.
I heard the Stafford's coming back, or he says he's coming back.
Bro,
he should not. No.
The stationary guy is done in the NFL. You are taking too many hits. Like you are taking too many hits in your older age. I want you to leave standing up straight and go play with your kids and enjoy all your money. Man, we love y'all. Man, we love y'all. We grew up on y'all. Man, I don't want to see y'all limp off and go to 2 or 3 teams and be a backup. By all means, I want you to go out with dignity, especially Matty Ice. Come be the Falcons backup. Sorry, I got
backup quarterback coach, either something.
Can you imagine him as a quarterback coach? Great.
Something. I mean, just don't play no more. It hurts me.
Don't play no more.
Yeah. They said, let's send Brady to retirement. Yep, absolutely.
Dez, stay on the line.
It just seems like
you don't have to sleep tonight, Dez. You don't need to go to sleep. Why do you need to go to sleep? It's the Christmas special.
The jingle bells are ringing.
Stay with us, buddy.
It seems like it's just only right, and we've never beat the guy, right? So why not beat him on this freaking hopefully last game of his career? So like, how about that? So, and Javier said 28-3. That's all, man.
So he's blocked, right?
I mean, it's like
blocked, right.
I don't know about you all, but it doesn't even hurt me anymore. Like I'm so hardened. Like it doesn't even bother me.
Damn, John said his heart turned to stone. You see what y'all done did to my man?
That hurts to hear.
Yeah, it hurts to hear Johnny Yates turn to stone.
Man,
I mean, you hear it so much over the years, and you see all the jokes. It's like, all right, man. Yeah. We got it. We totally got it. We were there. We saw it. Yeah. We cried about it. We lost sleep about it. My kid cried about it. It was terrible, but here we are. So real quick, back to the injury report. For us, it's just Chuma Edoga is not going to play, which is not a huge deal. With our left guard situation, we got Elijah back doing well. Cordarrelle, sorry, he just rested. He's good to go. But yeah, they have a pretty extensive list. Calais Campbell is out, which is huge.
That's big.
Which is huge.
Amazing.
J.K. Dobbins did not participate, but I think he's going to be good to go. It doesn't say he's out or anything yet. Justin Houston is good to go. Lamar's obviously out. We already said that. Morgan Moses is good to go. Marcus Peters is out. Well, he hasn't had a great season, but he's still Marcus Peters.
He's still Marcus Peters.
So
Gus Edwards in there, John?
Huh?
Is Gus Edwards playing?
I believe Gus is not. Yeah, he is. He's not on the report. Okay. On the but yeah, Marcus is out with the calf. And Tyler Huntley, he's even listed as questionable with the right shoulder. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to go because he kind of has to. And then Jason Pierre-Paul he didn't participate today, and it doesn't say if he's going or not. So I don't know if he's good, but that'd be another one that's would be nice to have.
Talk about Christmas gifts.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, so
Davion said it. Like it's been happening week to week, like you said, except for the Cincinnati game. Right. Like they had everybody.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's been great players injured.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, and as far as depth, there was a whole lot of changes in the depth chart. Troy Anderson's making his 3rd straight start this week. Absolutely. And talk to watching Dean Pease's press conference. He made a point to say like it wasn't the fact that Michael Walker was not doing well. It was just the fact that Anderson was maybe doing a little bit better. He's just came along better. I mean, look, if you look at some of the linebackers that Pease has coached over the years, like Troy Anderson was a Dean Pease pick, man. Like he is the prototype of linebacker that Dean Pease likes, loves, wants to be on the field. And he's progressively gotten better throughout early in the season. You see flashes, but he's gotten more consistent. He's still got work to do. He's still a rookie, but the fact he's getting on the field this much with Dean Pease and this defense, that's all you need to know about him because you don't see many rookies do that. So I mean, it's a good look for him. I think.
Tasmanian Devil, man. He's the Tasmanian Devil.
Big pot. What 28th never hurt me either.
Never
man.
hurt. See, amnesia.
Just two numbers that just happen to go together. I
don't even understand what it means. Yeah. So what do y'all, Xavion? What are you looking at, man? Like any now that we know like who's in and who's out, like what key matchups or what are you looking at this game that's going to get us maybe a win here?
I mean, the first thing first. I mean, we got to see what Desmond Ridder does against this secondary, man. I mean, these guys are not decimated, but apparently I was talking to BT yesterday on the New Millennium Falcon podcast, brought to you by Around the Block.
Go check that out.
Yeah,
absolutely. Every Wednesday at 9. Go ahead.
Every Wednesday at 9. Yeah. But and Kyle Hamilton is just as advertised. The exact reason why you want him. He's a good versatile safety. Their back end has been doing well enough, but I mean, quite frankly, they're susceptible there. And so if Drake London can get away from Marlon Humphrey, if somebody like OZ or Kadero Hodge can come up and be a contributor as a wide receiver too, I mean, it would help. It would help with the development of Ridder, and we're gonna need him because we can't run the ball as much as we want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's they're I think Baltimore was a 3 run defense number 3. I think that's one thing to do well, stop the run.
Since Roquan Smith has been there since week 9, they have been. Hold on, because I wrote this down because I thought it was ridiculous. Since Roquan Smith, they are 4th in overall defensive EPA, 8th in success rate, 1st in rush EPA, and 2nd in rushing success rate.
Well, this will be our big. I mean, we've talked about it before. I thought that Washington front, like if we could run on them, we were pretty straight, and we did. Yeah. So like if I still feel like we can still run on people, but this is going to be our biggest test for sure because their linebacking core obviously is now the Calais Campbell not being in is going to be it's a big thing. But still, man, right? Roquan makes plays all over the field, so. It's going to be a big. Yeah, it's going to be a big game for Desmond. I totally agree with that. One time for the fans said Troy deserves a starting spot. Yep, he is our future middle linebacker, but needs to add weight. Dude gets after it though. Yeah,
Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah.
Wow,
absolutely.
As soon as he learned how to play in the system, I'm telling you, like, need a Troy pick. Yeah, no, exactly.
No, for real.
Yeah, so I think that Tyler jersey is coming my way next.
Yeah, so I do have to say something. I thought John brought up a point in the last show. And here's my only point that I think we will win, or if not, at least it'll be a great game. Is John said that the coach said he didn't start off running because it was 8 in the box, and they was loading up. So I just feel like this: if you a man and I'm a man, I want to fight. I want to see if you could beat me up. Beat me up,
right? Man,
you got to beat me up. I ain't just gonna say, oh, he a little bit bigger than me. I'm gonna go this way. Beat me up, and I want to see if I'm good at running and you good at stopping the run. Well, let's go to war. I don't want you to back out and be like, okay, let's start throwing screen passes and just doing stuff that we're not even good at. Let's go to war. Take them to war. I want to take them to war, and I'll be like, I guarantee you, if we keep running, it'll get when you keep on, you'll be surprised by the 3rd, 4th quarter.
Oh, look,
it started to be business decisions being made. So
and those temperatures don't help. I mean, at all. When you're getting pounded on all game long, and it's like 18 degrees or whatever it is, like I mean, that doesn't feel good at all. So I mean, like
a game of men in December. It's a man's game in December. Now it's freezing outside. It's smash mouth. Let's go to war.
Yeah, December football is a totally different breed of football, bro. Like
see your breath.
Exactly.
You can see your panic. You could see your confidence. Let's go.
Yeah, and with both quarterbacks, I mean, Dez obviously rough game last week. Tyler hasn't had a really good game for Baltimore. So like both quarterbacks not exactly like lighting the world on fire throwing it wise. So it's going to be a battle of the run games. It's going to be
this is in there. If you ever listen to John always like the 3rd sentence is a sneak diss. Like he do this. Yeah, he do it so subtly. Like I don't know if people get it. Like he just said, like, oh, he hasn't had a good game at all. But because the defense, like he just move on, so it go over your head sometimes. But he do it so smooth. He do it all the time, bro. Nobody catches it.
It went over mine.
Yeah, he always do that, bro. He hasn't had a good game at all. And he said, man, Ritter struggled last week. Whatever, dude, he hasn't had a good game yet. So what we want to do is then he just keeps talking.
It's like we have to do when you talk to like people that work for you. You have to like say something good, and then you slip in what they're not good at, and then there's something good really again.
Yeah.
So they leave and they're like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Am I doing a good job?
Ridicule me or praise me?
Not really. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. So but yeah, no, I mean, and if it's going to be that first and second. If we can get first and second down yardage, make for God's sake, like if we can get third and shorts, then I think we're in good shape. Like and like I said, I just really don't. Like Arthur said, after the game last week, he was able to see what he could do and could not do with Desmond as the game went on. So he kind of like changed the way it was called. So he kind of has a better idea now. So I really hope that he takes that with him into this game and doesn't just come out, crazy like he did in the Saints game, firing the ball and stuff like that. Like actually give him a chance to get into the game before he's, down 14 points, which is what happened there. So,
which is still wild to me because, like exactly why didn't we do that? We do that with Marcus. Marcus, as we say before, is an 8-year veteran.
Yep.
We know that. And, coming into, and one thing that the guys on the New Millennium Falcon, they continuously, beaten to my damn head is the fact that Ritter is a rhythm passer. Like he has to get going. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a volume shooter in basketball. He has to see the ball go in before he can like really be effective. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So why not try to let him get a couple layups, man. Get him a free throw or two to get it, to get into the rhythm of the game, and then we can get into those deep shots. You know what I'm saying? Like
True story. Mm-hmm. I swear to God. When I was out, when like I was clubbing or stuff, and we would hit like a little festival or something, and I was out, and you want to get all these girls. I swear, I'm not making this up. I would always get an ugly girl first, just to get me going. Just talk to a girl gonna say yes, because when you get your confidence going, now it become easier. Same thing. I would just pick an ugly girl and just be like, I'm gonna ask her because I know she gonna say yes. She'll say yes, but now my swag in effect. What I'm saying, short slants and screen passes for a rookie in his first game is, again, I'm not a coach. I believe it to be common sense. You just throw it so he get his little confidence. You throwing 20-yard passes. It's my first game. I'm nervous already. Please help me out, coach.
Yeah.
100%. Hey, and y'all can. I mean, my next thing was like, and I'll say I'll be the last one because I'm actually sending out the invites here to One Time for the Fan, just to be honest with you. So what, Savion, what are you expecting from Desmond this week? Like, what do you want to see from Desmond from last week to this week?
All I want is progress. Like people are thinking that this is going to be like, number one is 22 degrees outside. Nobody throws well in 22 degree weather, but the Falcons are 1-7 since the beginning of time in that type of weather. So history isn't with us. There's a lot of things that are going against us right now. So not really sure how much success we're going to have. And I know people that are, especially Mariota Avengers, they are gonna be on me like, okay, here's another excuse for Desmond Ritter and his play. All I want is progress. Is the dude looking more like an NFL quarterback? Mm-hmm. I mean, if that happens to come up to 180 yards and maybe a touchdown, say about 60% completion instead of the 50 that we got, get going on the run, make him, he looks good on the zone reads and RPOs. He's making the right reads on those. I consider that a dub. I consider that a dub when it comes to Desmond Ritter.
Man, I'm the same way. I agree, man. I just want him to I don't care if he stink it up. I need him to get another game under his belt. I cannot judge anybody off their first. Man, it's 22 degrees. It's your second game, and it's kind of on a shitty team.
Nasty.
How much can I judge you for this? I mean, how fair is that? So I just feel like, I mean, to people who are critical of him, but how fair is this? It's the second game. Like I said, I don't care if you work at Taco Bell. You're gonna be shitty on your second day when you roll in a taco. It's not gonna come to you that fast. Nothing. If you was sorting mail, it wouldn't come to you that fast. Like, so give him a break. He's a rookie, and he just need to get some experience, man. Period.
Yeah, and I mean, Dave Vergone, they asked him about it. He said basically last week he just wanted to look to see how he actually handled the situational football, like the whole mental side of it. Like, so he wanted to see how he dealt with the snap, how he handled the crowd, how he responded to all of that. He said he thought he did a good job at those things that really aren't seen by the fans. And that's and your typical fan looks at the stat line and goes, "Oh my God, he was terrible," and that's that. And we saw it all week long, man. Like, it was just like, oh, look at these stats. I mean, like, no, let's move on. Like, I've never seen like such an instant gratification. Like, it's our society in general, but Jesus Christ, this
it happened fast, didn't it?
Man, it was like boom. Like, no, we're looking at next week for next year on the draft. I'm like, man, really? One game? Dang. Y'all been calling his name for like all week or for weeks, and then all of a sudden, like, no, we can't do that. So I'm with you, Savion, and what you said too, Mike. I mean, just progression. The weather's going to have a factor in it, but if the game's called a little bit better and he's making some better decisions, then that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Our boy Scottish Falcon Des said at Cincinnati, Ritter always started slow. First call, we give him a deep shot. AS played Mariota like a rookie, then starts Ritter if he's a veteran. Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
That's perfect. Yep.
Said it perfectly, buddy.
He wouldn't even let him throw deep.
Uncle Steve's Lounge. What's up, buddy,
man? Steve, what up?
What's up, gentlemen? Don't be surprised if Algier 25 carries Saturday. I would play man defensive all day. Yeah, keep 8 in the box and dare Huntley to be 100%. Yep. Falcons 24, Ravens 20. I love it, man. I love it.
Nice.
Every bit of it. And then you all right. So it is 7:30 something, and I'm about to bring on two guys that
Can we get our boys on.
Have a fantastic show. It's called One Time for the Fan.
And look, it's their first time on our show. So
first time on our show.
So for a while.
Exactly. So let's go and bring him on. Let's bring on Mr. Jack Spade. Let's bring on Bodie for One Time for the Fan. What's going on?
What's good?
We got him on the show.
What's good, my guys? What's going on?
Come on, man.
What's good?
Let's go.
Mike, Savion, John, what's good? Mike, let's go to war.
Hey, let's go to war, man. I'm with you, Jack. Let's go.
I'm definitely out of my Falcon mind. For
real. See, there we go.
Man,
yes, sir.
So my dumb ass has to apologize because I didn't send y'all's invite to literally 5 minutes ago because it just dawned on me like, damn, I didn't send y'all's invite. That's my bad. Jesus. But anyway,
man,
we're all Falcon fans.
Blessed to have y'all on the show because we've been wanting to have y'all so long. So thank you for coming on the Christmas show. It's the greatest Christmas show. Christmas special, dog. You gotta love it.
Thank you, man. We really appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. We doing a great job trying to uplift the fan base, and you guys are doing a great job too as well. So I'm glad we can connect and talk Falcons football and whatever else can come from there, man. So John, Savion, Mike.
First of many.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you guys started a little bit after we did. We're both new-ish to the Falcons YouTube, whatever podcast community. So, but yeah, man, I mean, love what you guys do. Like I said, the chemistry on the show, like I was texting with you yesterday, Jack, man, it's awesome to see. So it's just, man, it's, you tell everybody, like, number one, name of the show. I already said it, but I mean, where to find you guys, when you record, all that stuff. Yeah.
Every Sunday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. And we have some pop-up shows every now and then because most of the time, if it's an away game, I might be out of town and I can't get back Sunday to do a Sunday night show. I go to the Falcon games too as well on the road. Bodie made New Orleans this year. Next year we're playing a lot more. But what we do on One Time for the Fan, we uplift the Falcons fan base. We try to find the best way possible to give fans hope out here in the fan base because, at the end of the day, we're all we got. We don't have no Super Bowl wings. A lot of times, fans kind of 50-50 on both sides of the fence with the team, which direction they're heading into. But the fans, some way, somehow, we have to find a way to stick together. So that's what we do pretty much on One Time for the Fan. We're a positive we're a positive podcast. We don't bash players or talk negative about the team and so forth. But at the end of the day, we're just trying to win. And that's what all of us are trying to do. But yeah, every Sunday, every Wednesday, 8 p.m., Facebook, YouTube. Just checked. I think we're still on Spotify, so we're good there. Anchor Network too as well. And then 2023, we're gonna up it up a notch. We're gonna take it up to the next level because we're doing pretty good this year. So we want to make sure that fans can be more engaged with what we have going on. And Bodie, if you can add to that, please. I mean, if I forgot anything, help me out.
Bodie 3000, bro. That's a rapper name, but that's how you know it's a good podcast. That's how you know it's a good podcast. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, I absolutely 1000% got that from Andre. But yeah, I mean, I'm here. We just here to, like you said, uplift the fan base. I tell it like it is. I don't know. Jack be a little reserved sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes, but I be like, no, he sucked today. He sucked today. Don't give him no pass.
Yeah,
I'm that guy. So, but
gotta have that
we
guy,
have
though.
fun.
Everybody needs that guy.
that is true.
So we have fun. We joan on each other. We just, it's just a good vibe, man. I think that's what when you do a podcast, and you guys know, you gotta vibe and just have fun. You gotta enjoy this shit. So
yeah.
So listen, I got a question.
Yeah.
Listen, I've
What's
been
up?
having y'all. I've been waiting to have y'all on, so I just got
Let's
a
chop
wild
it up.
question. I'm gonna just ask y'all. All right. If we going into next year with this roster we got now, right? Now we going into next year. You both can bring back. Now I ain't talking about just one. I mean, I'm asking you and you. Now you can bring back an old Falcon for 1 year at the peak of his talent, specifically to help the team next year. Just for one season at the peak of his talent, you can bring anybody back specifically to help the team next year. Who you bringing back and why?
I like this shit.
I like Come on, it's the Christmas special.
Bodie, go ahead. So I'll feed off of Bodie. Let's see what Bodie got.
Okay. It's definitely somebody on the defense. I don't know if y'all seen the show, but goddamn it, I've been harping defense.
All right.
For ages.
Who you gonna bring, Bodie? At the peak of his talents.
God.
Anybody.
It's tough.
That's a tough decision, but
it is tough.
I can tell you who's been one of the most common answers we got is John Abraham.
I was getting ready to say John Abraham too as well. Yeah.
All right. I'm a little pre-John Abraham. I'm gonna say Patrick Kearney. I used to
love it.
Sheesh. You went there?
Patrick Kearney. I had to go there.
Virginia's own.
But that's a real man. Bodie, a real man.
Patrick.
Half of y'all out here like who?
He's a beast, dude. He's a beast.
Wow.
Beast.
I love Patrick Kearney, bro.
Have y'all heard Patrick Kearney yet? I don't know. I don't know if y'all got that for an answer yet.
What?
You know what? I don't
No,
know we
never.
have.
He the first one to say it.
Yeah.
You see how old?
Time for the fans.
That's why I'm glad to have Bodie on the show. It's like Patrick Kearney. I should write this down now. So okay, let me take some notes.
Jack, who you got? Jack?
Can't even lie, man. I gotta go Dion.
There it is.
That's what I was
Gotta go
thinking.
Dion.
I'm going.
Gotta
Dion.
go. You pair Dion with AJ Terrell right now. I mean, nobody's gonna be able to throw the ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it's gonna be tough for most offenses out there in the league. And we got some, like Big Country would say, some young Thundercats out there throwing the ball. But I must say, with Dion and AJ, the pair that they have, even with the defense outside of AJ and Dion on the team, they would lock it down. They would lock it down, definitely.
Yeah. Exactly.
Got to go to
Exactly.
But I like the Patrick Kearney answer though. You threw me off the wall with that.
I know.
Yeah.
Bodie was thinking
already.
Bro, I'm a diehard through and through, bro. I've been there through all of that. I mean, I ain't go back to Steve Bartkowski and all. I ain't there.
Yeah,
Real quick.
Patrick Kearney is where it starts.
You're probably in our range, man.
Look, real quick. Greatest Falcons Christmas present you ever got was what? It could be a jersey. Did you get a sweat? Like greatest Falcons Christmas.
Ooh, that's a good one there.
I mean, it's a Mike Vick jersey. I said I got a Mike Vick jersey in
Mike Vick
06.
Okay.
Bro, I wore that thing until it started just the 7 started hanging like this. I wore it till it damn peeled.
No, look,
peeled off.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was
Jack,
my
what
joint.
you got, man?
I got these. See, I like to be in the house a lot sometimes, you know. So
Okay.
I like to be with my slipper game. So I got the Falcon slippers a couple of
love
years
it.
ago. You know the ones you get slip on. You know the ones you can't walk outside in the rain because the bottom
I
would
know
get
what
wet
you're
like
talking
super
about.
quick. So you had to stay in the house with them, man. I'm talking about real house slippers, man. But the Falcons, the ones you got from Burlington, I think it was Burlington or Target, one of them.
Nice.
But yeah, man, I still got them to this day. They beat up and everything. I'm like, hey,
man.
it is what it is, man.
They the fluffy joints.
Nah, they're like the real. They flat on the bottom, and they got the.
You slide
you can slide your foot straight in and just walk, man. That's it.
That's even better.
They beat up though. They beat up.
Uncle Steve said, "Bring back Ray."
Bro, these are real fans. I love y'all.
He did cross my mind too.
Yeah, I mean, anybody cross from AJ right now would be great.
Yeah.
That was,
Thank you.
So the question goes to you guys. I mean, what do you guys what did you guys receive for Christmas, Falcons wise, that you guys can remember, or in the holiday spirit? Or gift giving too as well, birthday, anything you guys remember?
My girlfriend, man, I got the Matt Ryan Colts jersey and Falcons jersey my last birthday, so that was for my birthday. But for Christmas, bro, I got a Deion Sanders Mitchell and S sweater, throwback sweater. It got the 21 on it with Sanders on it. It's ridiculous with snowflakes on it. It's ridiculous.
I can already imagine.
It's hard. It's just hard.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
I'm about to cry over here.
It's just hard. Man, my shit, dog. I swear to God, I got shit that I never seen. Like,
you see, we were talking about that. We were talking about it yesterday in the podcast. Go look in your closet and see how much Falcons gear you guys have, and then go look at your regular wardrobe. Like, damn, you've been racking up on Falcons gear for a long time.
But here's how you know we all real fans, because it's while we losing this shit, we still spend the money. This real fan shit.
Always. I take advantage of those discounts from Fanatics too when they send them out.
Look
Like
at John
60% off.
Now.
60%.
He got the hardest. He got the starter coat, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like he just got the starter.
John definitely got some fresh Falcon gear.
Hey John, that damn jacket.
Yeah,
John worked for the team as far as I'm concerned. John worked for the team. I know he do. You ain't gotta tell us. It's okay.
Man, I think Mike. I think you said it a few weeks ago. You said that you ain't got no retirement, but we got a hell of a closet full of hoodies and stuff.
Savings.
I mean,
and it's the perfect colors. It's red, black, and white. I mean, come on, you can rock it with a bunch of
savings account, bro. If I hit a hard road, I'm going down. But I got Falcons gear.
Hey,
shit, I'll be outside on my couch with this shit on.
As if you hit a hard road, you going down.
I'm going down. One emergency, I'm out on the street. But I got my Falcons gear.
He said I sell my drawers before I sell the Falcon gear.
Hey,
I'm right there.
Remind me not to bring you to Harris in New Orleans next time we go to the game, guy.
No, man, for me, I'll be man, my wife got me that light last year, man.
That's
on
the
wall,
man. That's nice.
That's beautiful.
I mean, we can go red. I mean, I got it green tonight for the for the Christmas special.
Jeez, gosh, budget going up on the show.
We can go green tonight.
Production value,
but it's hitting though because the jacket and then the throwback on the wall, like it's just hitting back.
Oh my God!
You see how I love old Falcons? It's over there. It's over there. I love old Falcons. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm old Falcons.
Look,
yeah.
See?
Same as
it's beautiful. It really is beautiful.
Bodie, show them the Falcons piece you got from the 30s, the 1930s.
What now?
You talking about my jacket? Huh? I gotta go upstairs and get that joint.
Nah, we throwing insults, man. That's a little insult, man. It's private.
You, Savion, Christmas gift, best Falcon gift.
So I never really got a lot of Falcon stuff because I have a lot of fans that are Jaguar and Eagles fans, and so they're like, yeah, we're not really rocking with this Falcons fandom that you have. So it's like, all right, whatever. So I have to say my favorite Christmas gift was definitely Madden 04. It was absolutely amazing to sit there and play with freaking Michael Vick and just dominate. Because by Christmas, you had already heard, everybody like, hey, you play with the Falcons yet? And it's like, 99. Play with the Falcons. And they're like, hey, you got to play. Whenever you get the game, you got to play with the Falcons. Man, the first time I played with Mike Vick, I want to say I got 500 yards. Rushing.
You know what's the funny thing about that Madden 04 game, even still with Madden, I mean, the game going forward this weekend, the team that most players would pick to stop the Falcons would be the Ravens. I remember when I used to pick the Falcons, everybody would pick the Ravens. It's like, why are you picking the Ravens? Like every team you played against was somebody with the Ravens because their defense was stacked. Team was stacked. So plays over now this weekend where it's the Falcons and the Ravens again. So it's a big opportunity here. But yeah, that's big, man. Madden 04, like throwback.
So that's my son. My bad, dude. Your name was on the package. My bad.
Liam.
You did get it for me too.
What up, buddy?
I want to leave you out, buddy.
Oh yeah, he said I got it for you too.
You gonna let me slide on that?
Hey, he was like, "Hold on, Dad. You gonna give me my props?"
Oh my God,
man.
Man, I can't even.
I love you, buddy.
Now that you're watching, I cannot say anything about what we got you then. So, all right.
Man, we love y'all, man, because honestly, y'all are always fans. So you know how we say, like, out of your Falcon mind? Like, it is times that you're critical, but the fandom don't change. There are people, man, on our platforms who will remain nameless, who abandon the team or start shitting on it as soon as shit ain't going right. And I won't get to calling no names, but I'm talking about, man, then why even have a Falcon podcast? Why don't you just have a football podcast?
Thank you.
Get the fuck on somewhere.
Sounds like me.
So I respect y'all for doing that, and I always love y'all for that. You could, because y'all out of y'all Falcon mind, if you know it or not.
Well,
Brody Mike sounds like me, man. Sounds just like me right now in that rant, bro.
Shut up. You gotta be that way because you gotta be that way. You ever heard of tough love? Like, you give tough love. My daddy used to give me tough love. I'm doing this because I love you. I want you to be somebody. Like, that's what we want the Falcons to be. Be somebody. You know?
Be something.
Yeah, well, I mean, y'all know doing this too. I mean, like, there's a whole sect of Falcons fans though that are never happy. Like, just never happy. Like, they're, it doesn't matter. They're critical no matter what. Like, if we could go out there and win by 4 touchdowns, they're gonna find something wrong with the game to complain about. You know, so what y'all do is great. Like I said, we try to do the same thing. Like, just, I mean, we're gonna tell it like it is. Like, we're gonna be ourselves, but we're gonna have fun doing it. We're gonna, put an honest perspective on it. And try to keep it that way every time. And like, even with Marcus, like I gave Marcus more of a leash than Mike probably did. Mike wanted him gone like week 2. But I mean, like, I kind of went along with it for a little while until it just started, like, obviously going south. You know what I mean? So, like, we'll be like, but like you guys, we're never just going to, like, constant, because it's kind of a hard job that they have, right? I mean, especially quarterbacks. I mean, they're playing the highest level of their sport. So, we're never going to sit there and say, like, like guys will sit on their couch and be like, oh, well, I mean, I could get out there and do that. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't, buddy. So, I mean, you sure, not even close. But so, yeah, we try to keep it that way, though. So, yeah. But yeah, my next point, though. So we just got done talking about before you guys came on. What matchups y'all looking at this Sunday, like, or Saturday? That's like key for us, you think, to get the victory?
Well, definitely. You got to start Mark Andrews. That's number one. Still, tight end's been beating you up,
man,
a lot this season. From the Cincinnati game, the tight ends, the Seattle game, the Rams game, a couple more games. I mean, even Sunday, the Saints, it's tight end. Like, what's the guy's name, Bodie? What's the guy?
Jawan Johnson.
You see how Savion said that quick? It's burned into his memory.
Because when you find these no names that just come over here and just beat up on your team, you think, are you guys even prepared on Sunday? Mark Andrews is a guy that, even though there's no Lamar, might not even be no Hundley, he's still going to find a way to get the ball. I mean, that's one of your opportunities for the Ravens. Is like, look, Falcons have a problem covering tight ends. We have one of the best tight ends in the league. Let's go after him. On the other side of the ball, you got to ease Ritter in. I still see the first game jitters from Ritter against the Saints, and I know how it is. It's a rookie going to a hostile environment in New Orleans. I'm not the fan that was sitting there ready to bash him off of his performance. I just wanted to see the rookie play. So now I can go off of, okay, it's week 2 for Ritter. So he gets the chance to really look at himself and give himself a true performance going into this game. Because last week, if Drake would have never fumbled that ball, you had a chance to win the game. You really did have a chance to win that game. And we were down there in New Orleans, and Saints fans, they shut the hell up. They didn't say nothing. We was down there, and we was right there. They were sitting down watching us because we was moving. Even on the 4th and 5, it was so quick how he threw the pass. Drake caught it. You can hear the air get sucked out the stadium. And then when Drake fumbled, the air came right. Yeah, of course. It was right there. We was behind the Saints bench. We was behind the Saints bench. Man,
bro, we was there. I'm just recording my voice. This isn't even my real speaking voice. Like, my voice is coming back.
Yeah.
And we went there and we was talking our shit. I don't know if y'all know, but every time the Saints score, they play when the Saints go marching our bullshit.
You got 3
and
songs.
And then they play bounce
Yin Yang.
Some shit.
Play Yin Yang Twins behind that.
Yeah,
and then they
so
play their
when we
1940
scored,
Saints song.
I stood my ignorant ass up and was like, "Oh, when the Falcons go marching in," and then I started hitting that.
Here's the funny thing, though, that people don't know. You have to go to the game to see it. Those old Saints fans, when they were talking about you go in there, you get the fight in and all that, it's different now. Because, they dropped a little money into that stadium. So a lot of people that are sitting in the section that we were sitting in, they were some money folk. They ain't out there fighting. They trying to watch a game. They say, who that? They sit the hell down and then they watch the game. Otherwise than that, maybe in the 600 section, you might get it popping. But we was right behind the Saints bench.
Yeah.
people coming over there shaking our hands, buying us beer. Like, what's going on here? Like,
Yeah.
Bodie had the brass knuckles tucked. Like, you ready? Like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know, but it didn't
I love
happen.
it.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen.
Look, he got it. Look,
Fans were
just
just
real
so
fans,
cool down
bro.
there. I ain't gonna lie, it was so cool. But that was Bodie's first time in New Orleans. But I want to stray away from the answer. I mean, the Falcons have to find a way to put the ball on the ground still, even though those numbers that Savion was saying earlier is big for the Ravens. It's kind of like the 49ers game. Remember we went into that game earlier this year where the 49ers were like ranked top 5, top 10 on defense and everything.
Yeah.
The Falcons have to find a way to get over that and just understand that numbers against numbers. When you go out there and you put the ball in play, you can go out there and win this game. A lot of games this year, they were very close, even the ones that they lost. The ones that they won, you know how it ended. But I want to see them go out there and play a dominant game against the Ravens that's going to the playoffs. And it can show that, you know, you can beat an AFC team. You can beat them outside. You can beat them in the cold. And you can beat them with this roster that everybody's doubting. So, I mean, that's just my small take on it, man. But, Bodie, yeah.
Yeah, my thing, my matchup, I got to see is our D-line versus their O-line. That's the game.
Okay.
I mean, that's the whole game. Our D-line ain't been able to move nobody's O-line. I've been seeing clean pockets. My dog could throw touchdowns on our defense. Like, it's really bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I need some pressure up front. You know, every now and then Grady will get in there, you know, move some things because Grady is Grady. But I need freaking whoever we got on that line
Patrick
to
Burney.
Damn sure that we'll make some noise with him. But yeah, it's too many clean pockets. Andy Dalton had a freaking clean. I mean, like you see green all around him. It was like a big sea, like just him, just whenever. Like that is unacceptable. Any viable, decent NFL quarterback will pick our defense apart. Because if you got a clean pocket,
even not viable,
secondary,
even not viable,
even not viable. I
What's
will
the
say
dude
that.
I don't like, John? From Carolina.
Oh, last year?
PJ?
Yeah, last year.
No, last year was shit. No, that was the Detroit dude, wasn't it?
No,
Tim Boyle.
It was
Tim Boyle.
Detroit. Tim Boyle.
Nah, the dude from Carolina.
Oh, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
I don't care if it's Sam Darnold.
Why is there a list?
Why
is there a list?
We just naming off quarterbacks that
Steph Curry could do it. If you put Steph Curry back there, he'd throw for 450 yards.
Oh my god!
No, we said it a few weeks ago, man. Like it's like the one dude, like if you're that quarterback, you're gonna tell your grandkids, man, I had this one game against the Falcons, man.
Yeah.
Y'all won't believe. Like that was the only game I had, but it was against the Falcons.
Yeah,
somebody's gonna get their highlights.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yep.
I'm telling you. If
man,
you playing fantasy football and you're a bum quarterback and you playing the Falcons that week, we got to pick him out the waivers because we let bum quarterbacks eat. Apparently,
I got somebody here that y'all might know. Let's see what he says.
Hey, Big Low.
Hey, what in the world, Bo?
What in the world, Bo?
What's going on with y'all fellas, man?
What's up, man?
Bro, it's a lot of lows in the world. It's a lot of lows in the world, all right? But we got the biggest low of them all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's party now.
I don't know what you talking about.
Oh, man. Hey,
glad to see you back from New Orleans, sir.
Man, I'm trying to get my voice back, man. I'm trying to get my voice back.
Now, where did he get that from?
Huh?
He got on a camouflage. Come on, bro. Y'all be coming with shit I never seen.
Hey, man. Hey, you gotta. I try to keep up with John. You know, John.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, John becoming swagged out with the.
That's what I'm saying.
I told y'all John worked for the team.
Yeah.
And then he gave me the.
Remember the dream team? This the dream team, bro. We about to play Spain, whoever. Man, we could play anybody with these 6. We win
it. Let's go.
So like the 95 North Falcons talk show said, fellas, what's your thought on Chris Lindstrom finally making the Pro Bowl?
Hey, man, well deserved. Well deserved.
Now you got
It's such a good thing to see. Do it. Pay him. Yep. Write the check for me.
Yeah.
Remember the fans that showed up to the Benz the year and they looked up on the screen, they called Chris Lindstrom's name and they all turned around like, who is this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I did it.
Oh, that's right, Bodie. That was you on the video.
Couple years later, looking crazy.
A couple years later, look at it. But here's the thing about it. We just talked about it on the show the other night, and I have to ask you guys, Country, I'm glad you're here. What are you gonna do with McGarry?
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Push him in front of a moving vehicle.
Why are we doing this? Why? Come on, Mike. He's done his thing, man.
Best crab legs in the city.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know, man. I keep flipping back and forth, man. Like, so, like, because he was inconsistent as hell to start the season, but now he's turned it on, right? Like, he's actually pass protecting better. He's always been a pretty good run blocker, right?
Nope. No, you know what you do with a guy like that? You tag him. You franchise tag him.
What do you know what that is? Isn't it like 19 or something like that, or 17, or I don't even know what it is.
I thought for right guards it was like I heard at one point it was 12. If it's gone up higher than that,
he's for right tackle though.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, right tackle. That's what I mean. Excuse me.
Yeah, if it's higher, if it's like I don't know, 19's rough.
If
but
it's
I mean,
19, and
Lo, I think you even said on our show earlier this year, like it kind of worries you the fact that he's doing this on his contract year, right?
Yeah.
So,
like that's the issue I've always had. But I mean, I'm almost at that point. Like, have y'all ever been in a situation you have a car, you have a 6-year payment on it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just the way. It's just the way that I think. You ever been in a situation you have a car, you got a 6-year payment on it, 72 months. You pay the car off, right? Man, boy, it's nice not having them car payments, ain't it? It's nice. Mm-hmm. Then it's like you got a couple extra dollars and you looking at that new car, you ride by the dealership, you're like, man, do I jump on out there or do I stay put? I'm honestly thinking this situation, let's put him on a 2-year deal, 1-1. If we can't get it done, so I think John said they're projecting 17 mil for him. I
think so, yeah.
I mean, if it ain't broke, ain't no need in trying to fix it. Let's go ahead and give him a 1-1. If it don't work next year, go ahead and throw them fingers to him. In the meantime, just kind of, just keep doing what's working, because you got one of the most dominant run games in the league right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think you, like you said, yeah, I mean, 1-2 year type of, almost like a prove it 2-year deal, almost kind of thing. Like, all right, man, you did it this year, that's great, but can go out there and maybe incentive type laden thing. You play so many snaps, I mean, I don't know, like however they want to grade it out, but I mean, something like that, because. And there's something to be said for the continuity too of that whole line. I mean, especially on the right side when you got Lindstrom and those guys get used to working next to each other, and they can. I mean, there's a lot to be said for that. But yeah, I mean,
bro, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm sorry, but it's a hell of a Christmas show. Yo, we got Savion, Big Low, and One Time for the Fan. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't even know what the topic is no more. I'm just in all of the show. Merry Christmas to everybody, man.
Mike is a fool. Y'all know, what made my Christmas? Seeing Mike back. That's what made my Christmas.
100%.
Fresh out 100%, man. Fresh out. I feel like Park. You remember when Park got out of jail? I feel like Park.
Hey.
It's the me against the
one with no shirt when he was spitting on people walking around.
Yeah, that one.
Well, where's the song? I need the first day out song.
Yeah, right, exactly. Hey man, but I really do like, bro. I like, man, dog. We love Savvy. We love Low. We love y'all boys. So to have everybody here once, I don't even know what y'all talking. I ain't even listening. I'm just looking at the screen like, oh shit, it's a really Christmas show. It's out of your Falcon mind. You gotta love it.
So we all agree that next year the Falcons Saints game, we're all gonna sit together there. We all going down to New Orleans.
Facts.
That'd be great. Man.
Got to.
All getting brass knuckles. Oh, man. I'm staying out of trouble.
What
you know what?
Plastic ones. Don't get the plastic ones.
I'm gonna bring my Bible and some hymns. Okay, I'm not in for no trouble. But yes, I'm with y'all.
Hey, we don't. But once we find out this, y'all know, like my kid plays travel baseball, so into the fall. So like he normally stops around, like his last tournament's gonna be the like early part of November. So like my Sundays are either hit or miss, like whether I gotta watch the games on replay or catch it on my phone or that type of thing. So yeah, if it's not intervening there, man, I'm there, man. I'm there.
And we're gonna tailgate too. It's to be a big out of your Falcon mind tailgate. We inviting everybody.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. I'm sorry, Victor. Yeah, Victor said I need my buddy. Homage, buddy. Homage.com. Go tear it up.
Man, I went on there trying to get that starter jacket, Bo.
It's gone.
Nah, it ain't gone. They just ain't got none of my size.
Look.
You said homage?
Maybe back in middle school. Maybe back in middle school.
He
I
said middle school.
One. But shoot, boy. Shoot.
Okay. So Falcon says, here's my question for the whole panel. If in 2 years Arthur Smith does not have us where we want to be, do we take a look at Coach Prime The dome will be rocking, and he can bring in good free agents. Now you know I'm with that, but I'm gonna let everybody else answer because you know I'm on board.
Zach, let's start with you, buddy.
He in the bands right now.
John?
Jackson State.
Coach Prime. I love
Yeah.
Coach Prime. It's gonna be more than 2 years for him to
Yeah.
be a NFL head coach. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that right now.
Yeah, it can't.
I do
He
believe
got
that.
to put in time at Colorado. Then he got to put in time at an even bigger school than
The
that.
big five,
Then
yeah.
then he gonna have to maybe after that he probably will talk about it then. But it's gonna be more than 2 years. I would love that. I would love
Yeah,
Coach
me
Prime
too.
be lit. But
All
it's
respect
gonna
to
be a while.
Dion for who he is as a
Jack, don't do
man
it, Jack.
and what he does.
Jack, don't do it, Jack.
His
Jack, don't
recent
do it,
interview
Jack.
didn't wow any
Jack,
Falcon
don't do it.
fan either. I'm just saying, like, you know, was appreciate that information from the 90s, brother. I mean, it just made me feel a whole lot better if that's what happened when it went down. But nah, I mean, he's a good guy. But see him as the coach of the Falcons, I don't see it. I don't
Low?
see it. Respect to the
Well,
question, though.
Low?
Well, shouts out to False Start Falcon, but you know, the first part of the question is what kind of hangs me up because he says where we want to be in the next 2 years. It's kind of like it's kind of like an old school Nine Jones album. You know, a lot of y'all young Thundercats might not pick up on that. Where I Want to Be, one of the greatest R&B albums of all time. Anyway, but I think that's the question we have to ask each other first. Like, where do we want to be in the next 2 years? Where could we see ourselves being? I think that's the most important question.
I mean, in two years,
division.
yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like 2 years, we should be competing. Like
Undefeated Super Bowl. Like you already know what I'm saying. Super Bowl, bro, undefeated.
I don't want to skip ahead to next year, but your schedule kind of favors on paper. If people want to do the on paper type thing, you could win some games to get to the playoffs.
Yeah,
If you're looking at next year's schedule, you got the NFC North, you got the AFC South. You got to come away with some wins right there, and then you got the division. So teams will stack up, rosters will be different, but looking right now, you should be able to beat the Bears. You should be able to beat the Lions. You should be able to beat it's the same thing we were saying this year, but I'm looking forward to next year knowing that the Falcons could have something, get us
we brewing. Free agent gonna be jumping.
Yeah.
All right.
this is gonna be an entirely different team next year. This team is going to look entirely different.
Yeah,
Believe it.
And if
spread money don't make no money, Big Low. He said, like Cardi says, make the money moves.
Sheesh.
listen,
Speak on it,
that
Savion.
tag-
Speak on it, Savion.
So
Yeah, Savion, what you say?
So that O-line tag, I'm looking at it now. Over the cap has it projected at 17.6.
Okay.
That's a lot of money to give
It is.
Caleb McGarry for a year. You know,
When
Yeah, I'm almost say do that 2 to 3
You want to
years.
take the hometown discount, though, Caleb. Like, you're playing with the same line you pretty much came out with outside of Dahlman and Wilkinson will be there next year.
Look,
Say it, Savion. He going. I know
go ahead.
I
see
mean,
him.
it does. I mean, the
Cody about to
continuity,
say something crazy. I'm gonna tell you, I can see
he's
Bodie
bringing the
warming
facts.
up.
He's bringing the facts. I'm with it.
the
Go ahead, Bo.
continuity aspect is huge for this. It is, but
Not
you've
at
only
that
seen
price.
this for a year,
Yeah.
And he
That's
wasn't
my
even good at the
thing.
start of the year.
and exactly.
Nah,
You only
bruh.
seen it for like half a year.
Dog, it's like an ugly girl when she put on her face and her lashes, and you might say, "Damn!"
Gosh.
Like in that one outfit.
But what happens when it
That's it.
rains, though, Mike? What
That's what
happens
I'm
when it
saying. Like,
rains?
the lashes
Thank you.
Yo,
That's all I was gonna say. This man has produced for not even a year,
And we're gonna
maybe.
give him 17 mil?
No,
Off
I
the
need
jump.
provisions. I need playing time. I need this. I need this.
All that,
If
yep.
your PFF got to be this score for you
Yep.
to get this bonus, I need this.
I
I
agree.
need that.
I agree.
Incentive laden because
Totally
my
incentive.
guy got to prove a year after. He got to prove it after this. He got to.
I
So-
agree with that.
Or you
don't
just go
pay
draft a
McGarry.
rookie.
Boom, right there, country. You
Or
don't
that.
pay McGarry. Now you got to either draft your rookie, which had to be a pretty decent pick. You don't want to get no 6th rounder going to play right tackle. We got to go get a free agent to fill McGarry's shoes.
Facts.
So-
we could have had Salieri, but you know
Mm-hmm.
we went and got Justin Schaefer instead. So I don't know about that, but I don't know,
Dogs.
man. Go Dogs. Yeah, go Dogs either way. I don't know, man. It doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit right giving him that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
And And so as much as I say, as much as Uncle Steve wants to give, make the money moves, we got a lot of money to give out to other places before we can make the money move. I mean, before we can say, 17 mil to honestly a guy that struggled for most of his career. I can't do it. I don't know if Terry can, but I know I can't.
No,
that's well said, Savion. Well said. So here's the thing. This year, after the Super Bowl, the Falcons released Fowler. Mm-hmm. What is your splash move to wow this fan base after this year's Super Bowl? The next day after, what is your jump out the gate to show the Falcon fans, hey, we're not playing from day one after the Super Bowl? This is what we're doing. What would you guys do? Would you guys
go get Lamar Jackson?
No.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. He said splash, bro. You took the water.
You took the whole ocean.
Watch this. I'm going to get Matt Ryan back.
God!
You see how quiet it got on the show?
I don't know if that's it, Mike. I don't know.
Now I'm going to get Matty out. Nah, like I don't know what to do, but I will say this: it need to be a panel of people who agree on the moves, because all the dumb shit, man, we so prone to dumb shit, man. We will go out and spend that shit on something that we don't even need, man. It need to be agreement across the board that we need to be making sense, as long as it make logical, common sense. I don't need it to be genius, just common, logical sense, please.
Well, we've talked about before, man. If we learned anything about Terry and Arthur, is we have no idea what they're going to do. I mean, I didn't see London being the pick at 8, but he was. It's great. I think he's going to turn out and be just fine. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have done that myself, but he did. Okay, that's great. Mm-hmm. But I tweeted out during this last Saints game, and I said, I preface it with, I know it's emotional and a hot take, but I want us to draft defense straight up and build this damn defense in the draft, free agency. We need vets, we need young energy, we need all of it, because the defense just needs that work. I mean, have to. We can't have this. We can't have this take all the yards you want between the 20s, and then we'll try to stop you when you get in the red zone. We can't do that, man. It limits our offense so much. It takes away our possessions on offense. So that's what we got to start with. But player wise, man, the guy we're playing this week, Roquan Smith, he's going to be a free agent. I mean, how would he bolster that freaking linebacker core? Mm-hmm. That type of thing. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to go about it. Which way they're going to go about it, but I don't. But what Mike said, though, is not even as crazy, because if they were willing to go out there and spend money on Deshaun Watson, and Arthur said a lot of great things about Lamar this week. It may not be that crazy. Now, me personally, dude, I don't know if y'all listened to Aaron Freeman on Locked On Falcons, but he went on a rant the other day, and it
was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing.
And I'm totally with him on it. It was, and we've talked about it too. If Ritter can be the guy, which we won't know in the next 3 games, we'll have an idea if he's not going to be, with what we see. But so far, so good, just with everything. If he progresses right, he's making $1.3 million a year. Yeah. That's a salary cap cheat code, man. If that dude can progress and be the guy, rather than going out and paying literally. We just got out of cap hell, man, with Matt Ryan's contract. Yeah, I'm not ready to jump right back in, even with Lamar Jackson. Jump right back in when we got so many other needs that we could fill on both sides of the ball, right? So that's where I am on it. I don't know about whoever wants. Flo, what you say, buddy?
There's a big difference between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cleveland Browns. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Cleveland Browns, they stacked on defense. Cleveland Browns have an offensive line. They have offensive weapons. You can't look at the Cleveland Browns and say, hey, this is their glaring weakness. Mm-hmm. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, the Atlanta Falcons, if you look at them, you say, oh, yeah, they could bolster their defense a little bit. They're going to be, their linebacker core that used to be the strength of their defense is now their weakness. Oh, is Casey Hayward coming back? I don't know. Man, we sure could use another wide receiver, because Drake London and Kyle Pitts aren't going to be able to do it by themselves. Mm-hmm. There's just so many questions that you have left out there. So, if you just go run out there and just jump naked in a pool full of Jello and get a quarterback, it really ain't going to help you. When you got this young Thundercat here that's going to make $1.3 million a year, you can literally do what the Seattle Seahawks did to create the Legion of Boom.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You build around that guy.
Good point,
If you think he
bro.
can be the
Great
guy, you
point.
build around that guy. You know, that type of thing.
Build around.
Yeah. Gabriel said as long as Lamar's our QB next year, I'll be happy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't get
You
there.
might not be happy, brother.
I'm
I'm
there
just.
yet, man.
I got a couple points. I got a couple points I wanted to say. For that instance, I agree. We got to fill out the team. We do. We have to fill out the team. I'm gonna start. I forgot my first point, but I'm gonna go back to my other point. We were talking about the after the Super Bowl thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he fired Rigoni and freaking got a mastermind coordinator in here to make some good plays, I don't know who the hell that's gonna be.
Yes,
but I don't know. You know, these coaches be friends, so
Cliff Kingsbury.
We might. Thank you, Cliff Kingsbury.
It does have to be a passing guy.
That. Hey, he slid that in there.
Country excited when he heard that. He was like, Rigoni. Country said, there it is right there.
We can let Arthur Smith call the plays, but we got to fire Rigoni. I think these plays he coming up with, and he coming up with these plays too.
Uncle Steve said, call Lamar at 12:01 a.m.
I'm telling you, man. I feel like us being linked to Lamar may be one of the worst things possible for this fan base.
I got a question, y'all. Man, y'all are like real practical and too responsible. But because it's the Christmas show, what I'm saying is this: if you just wanted a Christmas gift, who you going to get on the Falcons? I'm not talking about it got to be practical, it got to be realistic. You just going to get a Christmas gift, John. You go
for next season.
Christmas gift. Any Christmas gift you want for the Falcons? Somebody you really would think fit in with the team. It don't got to be. Man, somebody go. Savion thinking in deep thought. Jack don't know.
I got my answer.
Odie got his.
Prime Michael Vick.
Oh, is anybody?
Who's still playing?
We can go.
We
playing
right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I went back to the list.
You said not even realistic. That shit. Okay.
My mind right now. Like in the league right now. I'm just saying as a Christmas gift.
Okay.
Nobody got look at low and deep thought. Jack, you got something?
Sheesh.
That's tough.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Got Aaron Donald, man. Still.
Yeah, I mean, why? How can you not say that, man? Next to Grady.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald still.
If I get anybody,
Micah Parsons.
Oh, good one, John. Hey, John, I think I might agree with you.
If I get anybody, I think I'll jump out there and get Patrick Mahomes.
That's kind of where I was going to.
Yeah, just based off of what he's done after he's lost so many pieces, everybody thought he was gonna fall off.
Yeah,
it's almost like he's playing better now.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know.
Hey, let, hang on. Before we get to that, let me bring in somebody y'all probably know as well. What's going on, Antoine? What's up, brother?
What's going on,
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Bro, this is a great show, man.
That much.
Man, yeah, Antoine, go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy. Man, yeah, man.
Oh, everybody will know who I am, man. Smitty Sports Machine, man. Catch me on YouTube, Spotify. And my one of my compadres over there in the lower left-hand corner of my screen, my boy Big Low Country, man. He chills with me. But I was catching on to what y'all was saying, man. If I had a guy I could choose right off top, I go Aaron Donald as well, because I swing for the fences, because that's what I do. If you want to make a huge change, somebody that can take over the game, Aaron Donald, no question. No defensive lines are our biggest weakness, so Aaron Donald will probably be the only answer I can come up with.
Can you imagine Grady and Aaron Donald, man?
Oh,
what the
hell? Prime Aaron Donald. Let's make it better. Prime Aaron Donald. Give him some years too.
Yeah, I feel sick. You seen some pecan seasons now. Aaron Donald, he's been out there for a minute.
That's be crazy.
You can't double both though.
You can't double both.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. You can try, but then there's another guy over here, Malone or even KK. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it.
Big Pop said the better weapons we get around Ritter, the better he'll be. Yep. I say give him next year with better weapons, give him a chance to cook. Yep. Uncle Steve, what's up? He said, imagine the difference in culture and relevance. Remember, Terry made salary cap magic with Mickey Loomis in New Orleans. We will not be broke if we sign him, but Ritter can change my mind in 3 games.
So here's my thing with the New Orleans thing. Look at where they are now, and they don't have one ring to show for it. I understand they've been, competitive for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But when that thing comes back to roast, man, they're gonna look horrible for a while.
I'll take it.
But the thing is, you gotta win a ring with it. You gotta win a ring with
Well,
it.
they got one though.
Yeah,
they probably could have got 3. I mean, if we being completely honest, I mean, I know. Look at Jack's face. I know he don't want to say, he don't want to acknowledge that, but they probably could have got 3 if they didn't just fumble the ball and boo boo the bed. Like they would have got 3 easy.
Yeah,
cut low, Mike. Cut low, Mike off.
So the thing, especially with Ritter, right? Like, I just want to see the kid at least give him a year.
Right.
Please,
right.
Yes.
Don't let these 4 games determine the fate of him going forward next season, and you go draft the guy in the top 10, pick a quarterback. You're unsure of which one's going to play, and the next Ritter becomes this star years later, and you kind of sat him on the bench. You don't know about it. You want to let this kid at least give him a year. Put some weapons around him. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can lead the offense. If you find out next year that doesn't work, Arthur Smith would definitely be on the hot seat. It'll be year 3.
Yep.
It doesn't work. So quarterback and coach might be at the door, and then whoever comes in next can make the new change. But give him a year at least. I saw some flashes in that Saints game. Like, this kid kind of, you seen it. Like, he kind of has it sometimes. But I want the game to come to him a little bit more in these next 3 games. Yeah. Like, I know it's under a lot of pressure because you want some of the fan base to get to the playoffs. Some fans no, just tank it out and go to the draft. I want to see some wins. If you come out here and win the next 3 games and end up going to the playoffs and whatever happens, I'm perfectly fine with it. But the bigger question
is not the quarterback. The bigger question is the head coach calling the plays.
Right.
If he never figures out how to call the right plays at the right time, we're gonna be having the same conversation right down the road.
Man, you definitely have a point, because at the New Orleans game, we was over there watching Bodie, and then we saw Felipe Franks come in. We said, "Who called this play on this drive?" And then you saw the other Franks play, and I'm like, "Who just did this randomly out of nowhere on the road?
So bad.
Hostile environment." And then the other play that did that rollout where they keep rolling to the right, where everybody rolls to the right.
Yeah,
I just don't. Some of the plays, I'm like, you're moving
in that particular play. Yeah, in that particular play, like if your one's not open, this play's dead.
Yeah,
thank you.
Go.
Yeah,
you take those plays behind the barn and shoot the shit out of them.
Yeah,
that's what you do. Those plays are done. No.
Anton, we talk about it all the time, man. Like, we talk about, like, not just a situational play calling, but some of the, like, y'all talk about on your show too, like how we started off calling the game last week. Like, this has got to be, you don't got to outthink yourself, man. Like, just do what is worked all year long. Like,
I'm with Mike a little bit. I know Arthur Smith said they packed the paint, and that's what the Saints were going to do. You're a top 5, top 10 rushing team.
Mm-hmm.
But like Mike said, hit him in the mouth.
Make him prove it, man.
And you still hit him in the mouth on the ground rushing the ball. So that means if you would maybe eased it up even more with more runs in the beginning, but you started the game kind of with Caleb Huntley too as well. So the whole CP thing of, we raised the question. I don't know if he's 100%. You started the game with Caleb Huntley. Don't know what's going on there, but still, he's our guy. I mean,
which by the way,
y'all remember Sean Kemp was a dude who played basketball, if y'all remember. And the reason why I like Sean Kemp, he didn't care who was under the basket. He was trying to dunk on your ass. So what I'm trying to say is this: I want that same attitude. Like, I don't care who over there. If we run the ball, I'm trying to punch you in the mouth. I don't care. Young, prove it to me. Beat me up. If you beat me up, man, you gotta beat me up. But I ain't gonna succeed. So I don't like that, because to me it's like it's man time. It's December football. It's man time. So outman me. If this is what I'm good at, if it's what my line is good at, it's what my backs is good at, it's what I'm good at. Beat me up.
He's definitely good at it. Definitely good at it.
Let's go to war. I want to go to war. I want to slug fast. We all bleeding, we muddy, and we come out victory. Like, let's go to war.
In all honesty,
I don't like that.
In all honesty, that's what we did in 2016.
Yeah.
It's like whenever teams look like it, and that's why we lost the Super Bowl. Whenever teams looked like they were coming back, we just doubled down. We're like, okay, well, try to stop us this time. I mean, and we've seen how successful it was. But to Jack's point, the one thing that we got to acknowledge, like, while Desmond Ritter's going through these next 3 games, is that he don't got a unicorn out there, Bo. Like McCole Pruitt.
That hurts.
I mean McCole Pruitt, like he's a good serviceable tight end, but this offense to a certain extent was built around Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like that really hurts him a lot. Everybody's saying, hey, he was forcing it to Drake London, but I mean,
even the thing about forcing it to Drake London, it's the rookie to rookie type of love going on.
They got that connection.
The friendship is a little bit different. Even the video where the guy saw him in the sunglasses store, they're hanging out off site. You know what I'm saying? So they hung out since rookie training camp, but it was in the dorm together. And you can kind of see the targets on Sunday where it's like he's forcing Drake. He wants to get the ball to Drake. So don't give him 4 games to give the ball to Drake. That's why I see next year Ritter starting as your quarterback. And then you play the veteran quarterback behind. You probably go get somebody who can read the books. But the thing about it was, too, he went to the sideline. There's no Mariota there. There's no veteran to tell you, hey, what did you see? What's going on? Logan Whiteside's like, I don't even know what day it is. He don't even care. So I wanted to see a veteran presence on the side to help Ritter behind the scenes. But
I ain't asking Mariota what you see anyway, because he only see one person, then he taking off. So.
That's a good point.
No, the play that he failed and he just did like this, it ruled him out of like any questions. I ain't asking him a question about nothing.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But you saw a rookie on Sunday against the Saints. That was a rookie.
And that should be fine. And that should be fine because it was a rookie in his first start.
Yep.
Listen, Gabriel. Listen to him, Gabriel Rogers. Listen to him.
Well, you have a rookie. Your wide receiver 1's a rookie, right? And then your 2 and 3 and 4 is also basically wide receiver 3s and 4s. Like you don't really have a true number 2.
And practice squad.
That's true. And the cool thing about your rookies is like Drake, he was eating what? He was at 13 games, 14 games now.
Yep.
Tyler's been in there 13 games. Desmond's your rookie now going into like his first week. That's why I said this is week 2 for Desmond.
And watching the game right here. Yeah, watching the game back, man. Look, the best throw he made was that throw to London at the end of the game. That he fumbled. I mean, like that was. I mean, game on the line, 4th and 5. Like that's the stuff you want to see. Like I know he had some other stuff, but like that kind of stuff, and like what Burgon talked about in his press conference about having the mental side of it. Like I can see that part developing. Like you just want to see like these next 3 games. Like Gabriel said, respectively, Ritter will never in his life be what Lamar is. And there's not many people that's going to be the athlete or
we don't need him to
Lamar.
We don't need Lamar. Exactly.
That's my exact point.
Ritter, bro. He could be the first Desmond Ritter, so you got to give him a chance.
Exactly. Was Doug Johnson Lamar Jackson?
Wins would put asses in seats.
Yeah.
Dubs would put asses in
Brad Johnson was who's the guy that won the Super Bowl for the Ravens? Was he a Lamar Jackson?
Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, was he a Lamar Jackson?
Who was the guy for the Oakland Raiders? Was it Gannon?
Rich
Gannon, yeah.
Rich Gannon. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, it's like we can't just say
MVP that season.
Yeah, Rich Gannon was nice.
There's
Rich Gannon.
I'd have to find the stat, but there's a stat out there. It's pretty telling. Like of the teams that have won a Super Bowl over the last 20 years, how many have that $35 million quarterback at start? There's very few. I mean, very few. Like 1 or 2. I can't remember what it is, but it's
defense.
It's that, but it's like Mahomes. It's like Josh Allen. It's like you draft these guys. Yeah, you draft these guys, and you hope they hit if they do, because number one, like you can, and we've talked about it before on the show. You can assess a quarterback all you want coming out of college, man. Like it doesn't matter if they go first round, they go 7th round. Like you can assess everything about them until they get in the game, in the NFL, and make those decisions in real time. When they've got 3 seconds to make a call, make a decision, and that's when you find out what you got. And it's not going to happen in game 1. It may, but how rare is that guy steps in as the guy from day 1, and doesn't have it. So I mean, you have to have a little bit of patience for that.
Yeah, you have to have patience, but your play caller have to simplify the game for you to
100%.
He's not letting that play calling go. I don't know if y'all
because it's true.
He's not letting that go.
Hey, I've been saying it all season, man. All season, I've been saying situational play calling has been killing the Falcons down the stretch.
Yep.
Let me say this:
if you're averaging 8 yards a catch, why there no play action? Why is there no huddle?
Yeah,
it's just common sense.
I'll throw this last piece on Ritter about Ritter. You got the money next year. You got some draft picks next year. You can load up on weapons. Let's give the kid, some backing and see what he got. You'll have Pitts back. Got CP there. Got Drake London. Let's get a wide receiver 2. Probably put OZ back in the slot. Let's get some. Let's get some weapons around. But Tyler's going to be there. I can see us doing a lot. Next year with the roster. and
How disappointing was Brian Edwards this year? Like that's who I thought was gonna be like the true number 2. I'm like,
Man, we did a
that's
segment on Brian Edwards.
What I tell you, Jack?
We did a segment on Brian
As
Edwards.
soon as we traded for Brian Edwards,
Let's go.
I was like, that's your number 2.
me too.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that boy's
we
good.
all
That boy's
did
good.
because it just made sense.
Yep.
It's simple. It's simple what happened. Piss poor work ethic.
Apparently.
That's all.
No, that's what it looked like.
Had a chance, man. He had a chance to really be a part of something real nice here, and
So as content creators, we gotta look at it next year and be like, let's just wait and see what happens.
But
you
here's
see
when
a
I
player
ain't gonna
come
wait
in,
to see what happens.
yeah.
No, man, I want y'all to give me a Christmas gift for this shit. Cause the lineup we got on right now is a gift to you, mother. Okay? When you look at this screen, bro, it's an all-star cast out of your Falcon mind. If you watching this, cash at me something. All right, I'm gonna give you my cash app at the end. Just slide me a little something, man. Cause this shit is beautiful. Christmas episode out of your Falcon mind. Look at the screen. Screenshot this shit. It should go viral tomorrow. Dream team. I love it.
I love it. False-Star Falcon said Cochran gonna have to change his name if Lamar come in. Yeah, we ain't gotta worry about that. I think that's what happened. Uncle Steve said we keep talking about filling out the team, which I agree with, but why are we automatically thinking Ritter will progress quickly? I hope he does, but you don't win without a good QB.
Don't win without a good roster either.
Get him, Bodie. Get him. Hold on.
I was to say this is what scares me about Atlanta. I wanted to say this. Atlanta's such a glamorous city. You know what I'm saying? We all about the entertainment, the glitz and glamour and all that. Atlanta's been prioritizing offense as far as I can remember. So entertaining Lamar is a damn likely thing, and I hate it because we don't know. I think it goes up to Arthur Blank at this point because we done went through a whole million regimes with just offense and really ain't tried to build a defense. I think Arthur Blank is like, okay, well, I want to get ass and seats. I'm trying to make money, you know. Go Lamar want to come here, then bring him to my office. I'll fly him out of my jet. I mean, I don't know. I think that this city is he just prioritizes offense over defense, and defense is ugly to go after. It is like it's not as glamorous as offense, you know. You're scoring touchdowns, doing all this other stuff, but like, shoot, it's just that's our downfall. That's what I think personally.
Hey, Bodie, I've been saying that for the last 3 months. This is the perfect time to build the right defense.
Yeah,
you got a young quarterback, you got a young weapon in Kyle Pitts and Drake London. So now it's time to put somebody next to Grady Jarrett, put somebody next to AJ Terrell. Find you a safety that can make plays in the box and play good zone defense, and you may have a Super Bowl team.
And see, you're mentioning the young guys too, and now you got to mention Tyler Algier too. Now you got a running back.
Right.
These rookies this season, y'all. These rookies
eating.
It
John Fitzpatrick, where are you, sir?
Dog, I'm gonna tell you
I
what
can't
I
find it,
love
man.
about it is the effort. It's the heart. I ain't trying to see you like run out of bounds. I want to see you go for every yard. I want to see some hitting, and you see the they fight to the end of every game. I love them young boys.
I think Falstar was.
Miles Garrett.
I think Falstar was saying he would take Miles Garrett. Yeah, I mean that would be another good one. Yeah, go ahead, Lo.
I was just gonna say, like we were just talking about those rookies. I'm going to tell y'all a move that might go down. It might not happen right after the Super Bowl, but in next year's offseason, with the way that these rookies are performing, you might not see 84 next year.
Oh, I believe
mad.
You might not see 84 next year. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know if you're gonna see 84 next year.
I mean, he has regressed over the season. That's the thing about it. Like he hasn't exactly been the same CP. But
get a little tired.
Low, that's older. Strikes.
Yeah,
so
he's older.
He's 3-strike jump low. So that's your second strike of you back.
I'm sorry, brother.
I just want to warn you, man. That is your son.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Man, we love Low. So Uncle Steve is gonna hit the lottery or he gonna be homeless. I could just tell by all his comments.
Sheesh.
Okay, he said, but that's the point. If you are trying to win now, I don't care about 2026 or 2027. So that's why this organization stays stagnant. We have never made a superstar splash sign, and let's gamble. Jeez.
Lamar's going to put some butts in some seats, so I ain't going to lie. People will be there before kickoff.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Sell out.
I don't know how much the contract's going to be. I said if you're going to entertain it, just don't give no dumb deal. John mentioned it, the cap hell situation. A man has a picture that said, "I need money" with gold teeth on his Twitter. Like that doesn't show you.
But he would
Like,
get a dumb deal.
Falcons don't play that in-house people over here talking about money and contract. They don't like that stuff. Arthur Blank does not play that stuff. Keep this stuff in-house. Don't let it get outside the gate. So you don't want nobody in there saying, "Oh, I need this money, I need this contract." That's why the Julio thing blew up so quick because it's supposed to be in-house. You don't want a guy coming over here demanding he needs to get paid. I need to get paid or I ain't playing. Okay, what? Like we don't want that here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if the contract is good. Devontae is good. I'll entertain it.
I don't speak Devontae.
Uncle Luke, don't block. Get it. Devontae Freeman.
Hey, that's a good one, love.
Oh my God!
Hey, good one, love.
You bringing back some bad.
Devontae, man. I don't speak Devontae name.
Oh man.
They mentioned his agent. I was like, who's his agent?
Yeah, his
like,
agent.
Don't
Luke
block.
Nem.
Get it.
He said Luke Nem. Luke Nem was his agent. Luke Nem. Come on, the
Bro,
whole crew.
how is Philippi? Hey,
We don't know. We don't know.
Gabe. Nobody knows. He must got some dirt on Arthur Blank.
What do you call him, Bodie? Philippi?
Felipe, thank Franks.
Big Pop says we literally have a trio of rookies running off.
Might as well call him Flipper because I mean I just don't. He get on my nerves, bro. He get on my nerves, bro. Why is he taking up a roster spot every single week?
Yeah.
Hey, they like him. I don't know why, but they like him.
Hey, they also like Mario.
Arthur Smith ego like him.
Yeah.
He says, I think Ritter best throw was one of the first drive on the sideline. Now he put that on the money.
He put that on the line.
I just want Arthur Smith to go into the presser next week and be like, at the end of the season, I'm bringing luggage and it's Louis. He'd be like, all right. we know next season we loading the boat, boys. There it goes. He's bringing
and
Louis.
then he'd be like, and stop emailing me about Felipe Franks. He's on the fucking team.
Yeah.
Man, look, he literally said in a press conference, I think it's a couple weeks ago, somebody asked him about Felipe, and he said he does a lot of things for us. What the fuck does he do? Because I haven't seen, I've been trying to look around to see what exactly he does for us.
It's got to be on special teams or something.
I can make a joke right now, bro. That sounded kind of crazy. What
you make the best sweet tea. Don't nobody make sweet tea.
You sound that's a wild statement to make.
Here's the funny thing,
That
right?
man sweep a mean floor.
Look, Bodie, we're at the game in New Orleans, right, country? I don't know if you noticed this too when you was out there watching it. You see Felipe Franks at quarterback, and I'm thinking, well, where the hell is Desmond Ritter? So I'm trying to find Ritter as fast as I can, right? Then I see this guy just shoot right across the field. I'm saying, who ran this play? That's the next thing that got to my mind. Who called this play? You didn't call this play with Mariota. You didn't do this. Why are you doing this?
Bro, that's what Antoine talking about, bro.
Stuff, man.
You know what the best option was on that play? The best option was a throwback to Ritter.
That was
the best option.
That's what it was. I was looking at.
It's crazy because they tried that later.
It's right there.
Later and they still got it.
Yeah.
Gabriel said, "Why would we settle for mediocrity at QB when there's Lamar Calvin?"
Gabriel really want Lamar.
There's a lot of Lamar fans in the chat.
They
entertaining Lamar talk.
So offense has potential, defense.
Gabriel, that's why. That's why
right there, buddy.
You got
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all that ain't the worst defense. That might be the worst defense y'all done seen. I'm older than y'all.
Oh no.
I done seen defenses. Oh my god!
But that's the reason why
they'll hold the door open. That's how bad it is.
They'll park your cars.
Right. Valet park. Right.
Yep.
Coach, remember this? When I asked you about Lamar, you talked about the cable bill and the electricity bill. Which bill you gonna pay first? Or what was it?
James Hogan says technically Ritter can fill the stands if he just win. That's all you got to do is win.
He can.
Just win, baby.
Give him a year.
All you guys are young. Me and Arthur Blank are too old to wait for folks to develop, young brothers. Y'all just put some confetti on my grave. Let's celebrate. Steve, I love it, man.
This is a comment of the night right there.
My fault,
Comment of the night.
Tab that one.
Yeah, tag that one. I like that one.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just look. I mean, if that's something that we did, we go out and get Lamar. I'll be the first one to be like, I'll be pissed for about 2 hours, and then I'll be like, all right, well, let's go. I mean, let's see what we can do. But
that's what it'll be. I'll be mad, then I'll be like, damn, we got Lamar. Let's get it.
You get mad, and then you want to see the contract. Then you see the contract. Then you say, well, what if? And then when you hit the live button, you go live. It's like, all right, guys, let's talk about Lamar
here we go. Because he wants short-term deals. I think that's the issue that he's having in Baltimore.
So
I
what's
mean,
short term for Lamar? Country 4
2
years.
4 years.
2 years,
Yeah.
2 to 3
He's
years.
gonna.
years.
We're gonna give him a 2-year deal here in Atlanta. They would do that.
Mm-mm.
The
I
Falcons.
don't know if they would do it or
I
not.
don't know.
The Falcons bring him in. That's it. He's gonna be a
Because
Falcon
you have to
for
commit.
life.
You got to
He
commit.
He's trying to do the LeBron joint.
Yeah,
He
he
trying to-
Sheesh.
That's what he's trying
He's
to
trying
do.
to change the game.
Yeah, he's trying to
he's
get
trying
as
to
much
change the
money
game.
as he can get every couple of years, and take it from there. Opposed to pulling a
LeBron's
Patrick
winning
Mahomes.
championships.
Yeah.
I mean,
know.
it's not like quarterbacks fall out of trees.
That's a fact, though.
I mean,
But
so
we
to
can
a certain
find, I
extent,
can
he
find a
do it.
game manager I can find a Jimmy Garoppolo before I can find Lamar. That's
I keep
true, but
telling folks
Exactly.
I can
I'll
play
go look for a
quarterback.
Jimmy though.
I keep telling people I can play quarterback.
Say
I
it,
can
man.
launch the ball 80 yards. I swear.
Hey,
Hey,
you
Jack,
know what?
go ahead, man.
I actually been training, Jack.
Want me
I've
to-
been training.
Jack, hey, Jack
What you say,
said, put
Uncle
me in-
Rico?
I've been training, Jack.
And this segment
You
of the show
gotta
is
try
brought to
that
you
shit,
by
Look.
Hey,
Dreamers.
he hit the
Look,
Jack
I'm putting the
Prescott.
chair.
You gotta point that shoulder, Jack. You gotta point that shoulder.
On the
to him.
shoulder.
There you
Jack.
go.
Hey,
There
Jack.
it is.
There it is.
They got that laughing gas in the room. I think these guys are delusional.
Ah,
I'm gonna put out a video soon. You gonna see it, Bodie.
okay.
You gonna see it.
Hit the-
Oh man. Well, hey, but before you guys get out of here, let's do a little score prediction. What you got, Jack?
There's no Lamar. There's probably no Huntley. They're probably going to play some guy off the street. Ravens still a tough team. Ritter, offense and defense. 20-17 Falcons.
Okay.
I like it. Bodie?
Bodie.
Oh man. Considering all of that, then considering Ritter got to go up north in the cold and
He's playing in
I say,
Cincinnati.
yeah.
Cold ain't nothing to him.
Nah, this is different.
Sheesh.
I say 13-10 Falcons.
Okay.
Gross. These are gross games.
No,
It's ugly. It is.
no,
It's gonna be a low score.
But-
Yeah. Below what you got, buddy?
no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say since Calais Campbell is out, at their right end, Travis Jones is actually their starting defensive tackle. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're gonna run for over 200 yards. We're gonna run that outside zone, attack that right end. And I'm going to say that we're going to win 19-14. Desmond Ritter is going to get a couple of touchdowns, just manage the game, not throw a bomb on the first play, and I'm going to say we're going to run for 225 this week.
Ooh.
I love it.
Out of your Falcon mind. Smitty, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Low said. I think they go over 200 yards since Baltimore gonna have the water boy at quarterback and the chili that wide receiver. I think we can have a chance to get some sacks. I'm gonna go 17-13. I think our defense can pull one out for a change.
Okay. Falcons
Okay.
5. Now this.
That's a mic answer right there, but I think you went on mute.
I'm gonna tell you, I was so
There we go.
by his answer. That sounds like some shit I would say.
It does.
Go with that. So I'm saying 21-0 Falcons. I'm gonna say some. I
Yeah.
think that we will have
That ain't
250
too far
yards
off.
rushing, and we will. And I don't think they scoring a point.
All right. Well, man, Jack, Bodie, you guys want to shout you guys or plug you guys' channel again before you get out of here, and then we'll move on.
One time for the fan every Sunday, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Talking Falcons football. Catch us out. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Type us in on Google. Just follow us. One time for the fan. We're always trying to uplift this fan base. We've had Country on the show before. We're definitely going to have you guys come back on the show too as well. We got to get Smitty on the show too as well. Got to get Savion on the show now too as well. This is a good group of Falcons content creators and diehard fans too as well. So I'm always glad to talk Falcons football, and I'm glad that we can share this time right here tonight to talk some Falcons and have some laughs too as well. And happy holidays to you and your family and everybody else out there too as well.
One time for the
and
fan.
Jack-
We love y'all
Absolutely.
boys.
Look, Jack promised y'all promised Jack a mop for his
Shit.
he said he'd come on the show to get the free mop.
What?
Did y'all promise him that?
Oh, but before y'all go, hey, before y'all
I'm
go,
sorry, we do
Bodie.
stupid shit like this.
No, we
man.
joke on each other in
No.
the chats, man.
no, it's cool because
Y'all seen the show. Y'all know what we do, bro.
So could y'all tell me a little bit before y'all go about the Rise Up tour?
There you go.
Ooh, Country, where do I begin?
Boy, Boy,
The Rise Up Tour. Country, you can fill in. Bodie, you can help me out. Me and my friend a couple years ago, I was going to the Cleveland game, the Falcons Cleveland game out there, the winter game when Chubb went crazy on us. I had an extra ticket, and I was sitting on row 1 on the wall and posted in the Falcons group, if anybody wants an extra ticket, if you're coming to the Cleveland game, let me know. I got a small fee for the ticket because my friend who couldn't make it, open seat. Met a guy named Thomas. Thomas bought the seat, and then literally in the next couple hours, Thomas called me. We talked for about 4 hours on the phone, and he said, "Do you want to throw a party in Cleveland?" And I was like, "Throw a party? Like, I'm not even from Cleveland, but I'm from the A. Like, I don't know what's going on out there." He said, No, we're gonna bring all the Falcon fans out. We're gonna have a party. I said, "Okay, well, we'll look into it." So he called the casino right across the street from Quicken Loans, Jack's Casino. We threw a party in there first time. We really didn't even have a name for it, and then it had over like 300, 400 Falcon fans show up to the party. And the owner, the general manager from the casino came out like, this is good, guys. I like this. And from that moment, he was like, "Hey, we're going to another city in a couple of weeks. Want to throw another party?" I'm like, okay. So started this group called the Rise Up Tour. And it was just us two in the chat. And just to fast forward now, we got over 1,100 people in the chat, and they're all Falcon fans who travel to away games. We put on meet and greets. We put on parties. We put on dinners on Friday night, different things. Wherever city we go to, any away game, we always have something going on. Country, you was there in New Orleans. You saw the party that we had at Razoo's. It was packed wall to wall. Falcon fans left and right. Pastor Shorey came through. He performed too as well. So we're doing a lot. A lot of members from the Dirty Bird Nets was in there too as well. Some of the Falcons management and ticketing team too was in there too as well. Because when we go on the road, you should see the experience, John and Mike, when we go on the road. It's like, where are these Falcon fans at home?
It's crazy.
Because we're getting kicked out of games. We're getting loud in there. Like we're going off in these other people's stadiums. And we've been doing it for a long time now. It's been 4 years. We're going on our 5th year next year. And for most of us that's in the group, some of us has done 20 stadiums, 25 stadiums. My friend Thomas, he's on his 2nd run. He's already done 32 stadiums already. And we just keep putting on more events, more parties, more shows. Country, you was outside the door when you text me in New Orleans.
Bro.
I'm trying to rush down Bourbon Street to get to you. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always do something. Any city we go to, it's a party. But yeah, Country, please.
Man, I've been tell y'all something. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. The Rise Up Tour and just the experience that I experienced on Sunday and on Saturday, it made me a bigger Falcons fan.
Okay.
Like, in all honesty. It's like we met up at halftime. We took pictures. It's like just all the love that you got from like all the other Falcons fans, and I just want to let everybody know it's not just a party, y'all. Like this thing is like very organized. Like Seattle, they had the
we had the scavenger hunt in Seattle, downtown Pike Place.
Yeah, had dinner planned out. I mean, everything.
Dinner.
It's like, I mean, so like if you're going to, like if you plan on going to a away game anytime in the next year, go to Facebook and like and follow the Rise Up Tour because it'll definitely make you a bigger Falcons fan.
Yeah, we're planning next year's events right now. We know we're going back to Chicago, Jacksonville, Tennessee, so we're already starting to plan those events. Last year we went to Miami. We had the yacht party. We took 30 selected Falcon fans. It was $150 a piece. Everybody went around the port of Miami on the yacht. Free food, free drinks. Pastor Troy came on, performed again. Pastor Troy's a big friend, man. He's a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
Plus, we had some other people. Young Jock came through to another thing that we had earlier last year. But when you go to away games, we try to make the experience so you hang with Falcon fans.
Yeah.
What hotel are you in? There's Falcon fans in this hotel. Where are you guys eating?
Feel
There's Falcon
at home.
fans here. Where are you guys going for brunch? There's Falcon fans here. Where's the party? There's Falcon fans here. Because we're tourists. We're coming from here to here. LA, I will say this quickly. LA, the RSVP was 40. We had 160 people in the building. Seattle, the RSVP was 60. We had over 200 people in the building. Anytime you put an RSVP out, it always takes over. Tampa, we could have had the whole entire building. They packed us in this little room. I was like, why y'all do this for? Like, we could have taken this whole building over. Had well over 400 or 500 fans in there. So any city we go to, the Rise Up Tour is there. Bodie had his first experience this year as a Rise Up Tour. Now we got to put the tattoo on his back right there. Rise Up
How
Tour.
do they sign up, y'all?
Rise Up Tour on Facebook. Rise Up Tour away games only on Facebook. Just type it in, search it up, and I'll approve you. I'm one of the admins. My friend Thomas is one of the admins. We have a good admin team. We're trying to get Country on the admin team too. Next year. So it's going down. It's
Oh,
going
I ain't
down.
much know, Bo.
We got to get Commissioner on the admin team for
You
Rise Up
already
Tour,
know what
but
time it
we
is,
have a
man.
gala coming up at the end of the year, and we just do a lot when it comes to the Falcons. All it's for is the Falcons. That's all it's for. So if you're a diehard like we're a diehard, come to an away game. We don't do nothing with the home games. It's only away games, only away. So we're organized with this, man.
And you feel safe because you go
and
to
if it's a
away
home
city.
game, come to Strokers. Right after, you know how we get down. You hear me? Strokers. You can, hey, Magic City, just come on down, man.
So I will say in New Orleans,
and that's
after some people left the club, there's a club right across the street too as well. So a lot of Falcons fans just start pouring in there, like, okay, yeah, we had a good time, man. But please come out any away game, let us know. We'll look out for you guys. We'll have a good time. And now we're getting to the part next year where we're about to start low key big country, about to start ordering sweets. So Falcon fans about to start taking.
Where the world, bro?
Yeah, so they're gonna be like, how the hell are these Falcon fans?
Sweet life.
Yes,
Rise Up Tour,
slick
or
like that.
go to like one time for the fan and speak to them directly.
Yeah.
Also, before y'all leave, man, I need Smitty and like Low to plug y'all shit too, man. Go ahead, fellas.
Go ahead, little bro.
Okay. Hey, y'all. My name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach that love to sit around and talk about sports. It's spelled Kuntry. I didn't realize I was spelling it wrong until I graduated from college. Georgia State alum. You already know.
There you go.
But look, man. Look, I definitely appreciate y'all for inviting me on once again. Every time we come on, man, we always have a great time, man. Always have a great time.
And y'all can catch me, man. Smitty Sports Machine on YouTube. Like I said, Spotify. And y'all can catch me all around social media. I even got a TikTok page. Don't even know how to use it.
You're supposed to do the mashed potato.
Smitty be on that joint like
the cabbage patch.
No, I'm too old for that.
No.
But man, right quick, man, I just want to thank y'all for let me join in right quick.
Of course,
I follow y'all. I try to support everybody because that's what I do, man. Shout out to my sidekick Alberto. He couldn't make it tonight.
Alberto
engagement. But man, he's been a blessing, and Big Low has been a blessing to me, man. Uncle Steve too, because they support you, boy. And just like y'all, man, we talk Falcon football, facts, stats, and clowning. That's what we do, man. Because
love it.
If you don't love what you do, man, hey, don't do it at all.
Yeah, man. I mean, shout out to yourself, Smitty, and Lowe, because like you guys been doing this for a while. I mean, Mike and I, we barely over a year. I know, they got Jack and Bodie just under I think was the draft, right? Was April, something like that. So I mean, you guys supporting us and being as cool as you've been. Man, thank you guys. It's awesome.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out
to Smitty. That's Shaq and Kobe. We just like the new
huge facts.
Shit, I'll be Derek Fisher.
Yeah, we just Derek Fisher, bro.
Man,
you look like him too.
Look, y'all don't listen to these fellas, because let me tell y'all something. One of the best nuggets on YouTube are Bodie's breakdowns. Let me tell y'all something. This dude could break anything down. I'm pretty sure he could separate oil from water if he tried hard enough. This guy is legit. So look, when draft time comes back around, y'all check out One Time for the Fan. Bodie's breakdowns, he's on top of it like brown gravy. Out of Your Falcon Mind, one of the most entertaining shows out here. These guys ask the best questions, boy. I mean, I don't know how these guys think these questions.
They do.
Man.
I promise no 5-hour draft show for us this year. We're not doing it.
Oh my God,
man!
I had to be in this up.
Y'all ask better questions than the elementary school teacher. And hey,
thanks, y'all, man. We truly are fans of y'all. So we it's a kick to have y'all on the show, because it's not just bullshit. We really are fans of y'all. So when y'all got us on our show, you got to understand how it feel for us. Like, it's cool, but we fans of y'all, so it's entertaining for us. It's like like I said, some dream team shit. It's amazing to watch. I'm sitting here quiet just watching y'all. Like, you got to understand, we are really from the bottom of our heart fans of y'all if we invite y'all on. So man, y'all mean the world to us, dog, and all y'all special in your own way, and we love the shit out y'all, man. And I wish y'all a Merry Christmas and much success, because the way that y'all all doing it, y'all gonna take this shit somewhere else, man. And I love y'all, and I really do wish y'all the best of luck, man.
We're gonna do it together, man.
All trying to get there, bro.
Everybody in here.
Tuesday when y'all come on the show, man, just bring your paper bags, because I'm gonna make you laugh till your tongue fall out. I'm just telling you right now.
You can't wait, man. Yeah, like Smitty said, yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to Smitty Sports Machine because Mike and I will be on there on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Talking hopefully about this win we're about to get on Saturday. That's what we're talking about, and there's some other good stuff. So, real quick before James said where y'all going to be in Baltimore, guys.
Rise Up Tour.
So here's the funny thing. So there's a flight from Atlanta that can get you into Baltimore at 7 a.m. and it can get you out of Baltimore at 9 p.m. So you can go to the game straight like that. So there's a lot of Falcon fans flying in. So the meet and greet is going to be a breakfast spot right across the street from the stadium. And then after the game, there's a brunch spot right down the street from the stadium before you go to the airport to catch your 8:30 flight. And the whole plane is full of Falcon fans. The whole plane.
So cool.
So
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely go and look at the Rise Up Tour group. You'll find out the information for the brunch and the breakfast too as well, or whatever it is. Yeah, however.
Love it. Uncle Steve said Falcons 24, Ravens 20 plus in-game trade. Falcons trade Felipe Franks for some footballs for Lamar.
Damn. Yeah.
Man, they can't even get a 20 ounce in the Slim Jim for him. Man.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Who says no?
Yeah.
Right.
Quiet.
He's like,
Crickets.
oh snap!
Look, we cannot thank you guys enough for stopping tonight, man. It's been awesome having you guys on. Smitty, we'll see you on Tuesday, buddy. Low, and we'll have you on again soon, man. Anytime you want us, you know what to do, man. You know what to do. And Jack, Bodie, can't wait to get on y'all's show as well. We got to have y'all back on our show.
It's our turn next.
Yep. I mean, we're just gonna keep it going, boys. So y'all like Mike said, have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy these next few days off. Have fun, watch this football, and we will catch you guys next time. All right, much love, guys.
Shout out to all of y'all, man. Straight up.
All right, later, boys.
What saw that one?
Y'all crazy.
Now play my theme music.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Y'all take care, boys.
God.
Love y'all.
Right,
Love
man.
y'all.
Man.
Peace.
Man, that was
All right,
awesome.
man. That was great, man.
Great Christmas. I love it.
I mean,
So
I
you
didn't know all of them were gonna come through.
Nah,
No,
I knew.
there was no.
Dog, I
No.
knew.
That's epic.
You knew,
right there,
Mike.
guys.
Hey, dog, because I'm not being funny. When like Savion started the show, I know it's gonna be a go. Then we've never missed with
They saw.
Savion.
They saw.
I'm not being funny. Have we ever missed with Savion? I know it's gonna be a good show. Like I don't doubt that when I see him. So when he was here, I was like, man, it's probably gonna be a good show. And I knew everybody was gonna come to the Out of Your Falcon. I knew it. But I just thought that was dope, man. To have all of them, bro.
Hey, that was awesome, man.
That was awesome.
I mean, you couldn't have asked for nothing better.
You couldn't have scripted that better. Like,
No.
oh shit. Like I mean, like, yeah.
Like I knew one time was coming on. I knew
God.
Smitty said he's going to try to. Lowe said he's going to try to. You know, it's all good either way. I know everybody's got schedules and stuff to do, so it's all good, man. The fact they took the time to come in there and do that, man, that's awesome.
That's
man.
wild. That's
So,
wild.
yeah, man. So real quick here, let's see. Gabriel said, "Can y'all collectively play? Trade doesn't demand a trade."
I'm with
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping
Gabe, I'm with you on
that
that.
I'm hoping that Nate just goes ahead and goes somewhere else because that's a whole other discussion we don't need to have right now. But anyway, so guys, we've talked about. I mean, we got mostly into all the Raven stuff we were going to get into before our guest came on. All right, real quick, one guy that I think, and we'll end the show on in and out and get out of here. But one guy that's kind of sneaky under the radar we need to watch out for is Isaiah Likely, tight end.
Yes.
Rookie tight end, really good tight end out of Coastal Carolina, I think it was, or was it Coastal Carolina? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So he filled in really good when Andrews was hurt, and just knowing our affinity to let tight ends run wild on us, like he's a very athletic type of dude who he's a little different than Andrews, but he scares me a little bit. Like just having both those guys out there. So, but anyway, that's just a little concern there.
Not to mention the fact that, you know, they don't have any receivers right now. So
Right.
they're going to be in more 2-3 tight end sets to try to attack this defense. So
Yeah. And I
it's
honestly,
going to be something.
and as sad as it is to say, like, I don't even care who their quarterback is or isn't, because like, again, we've made shitty quarterbacks look amazing. So I don't
It
even,
doesn't matter.
it could be
Right. Yep.
the dude could have walked in off the street today. I'm like, hey man, I can throw 60 yards. All right,
Yeah.
cool, man. Got the job. Let's do it. You know, so I'm not. They got to prove to me they can stop some quarterback at some point, and then we'll be all right.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, we did about as good as we can do with that. So all right, real quick before we get out of here. We already did favorite Falcons gift. Savion, any Christmas traditions you got or your family has or whatever that you did? It's just, or it can be a movie, like you got to watch a certain movie every year, or what? Anything like that.
So for
or
Christmas,
are you guys creating one? You and your wife.
That's the thing. We're trying to create what we're going to do. Like the one thing that we always have is we have our stockings on the wall. That's the one big thing. And this year we were able to get another stocking with our friend Kanisha coming through. Shout out to her. But that's mostly all that we have really is that. We can get the stockings on the wall, and this is the first year that we've actually, that we've done the decorating and whatnot. So we're trying to find what our thing is.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one. I got a good one, right? So my parents had a rule where if like, I don't care, it's Christmas, let us sleep. And when we wake up, we'll wake y'all up, but don't get up at 4 or 5 a.m. Don't come in here with that shit. So we knew like, man, I don't want to get a spanking and start the day off wrong. So we gotta go clever. Me and my brother would take turns hitting the bathroom, just go in the bathroom, slamming the seat, flushing the toilet, hitting the water, slamming something else. We like drop the lotion. We just trying to get them like, damn, they up. Trying to just bang on stuff and make all the noise so that my parents would be up naturally, and it worked 100% of the time. So that was kind of our thing. Like, you go to the bathroom and be as loud as you can, then I'm gonna go to the bathroom, be as loud as I can, and we'll alternate so we won't get. I was using the bathroom, and we will wake them up at like 5 a.m. almost every Christmas, and they would be pissed, but they would come downstairs, and it would be awesome. So that was, and our thing was playing Madden all day, because there was times where we didn't have a whole thing of like presents. But the one thing that my parents always knew was we got to buy a Madden. Because if we get a Madden, but they be gone all day in the room. And that's all we really cared about was, I don't know if y'all like remember NBA Live.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
so
goodness.
It was like Madden and Live. And they knew, I don't care what we didn't get for Christmas. Because it was times it was a struggle Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We got them two things. It was no complaining. We in the room all day like, oh, we can't wait. So that was kind of our thing.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll go too. So for me growing up, very similar. Like I would, my mom would always get up with me. Like I'd wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever. My dad, hell no, he's sleeping in. Like my dad, like y'all seen the Christmas Story, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my dad is the dad in that Christmas. Like that. That's the best. Like he's very super loving and everything. A little bit more than him, but like that's old school as it can be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like when I'm opening his gifts, he's like, man, hurry up, I want to see what I got you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like no clue. Like my mom buys everything, you know. He's like, damn, I can give good ass gifts, you know, like you know, like that was our thing, you know, growing up. So and then, you know, we always had like and we still continue to now with my son Liam, like the grandparents, we did like Christmas Eve. Everybody opened presents on Christmas Eve, and then Santa gifts were on Christmas morning. Like it was just Santa gifts until there was no more Santa, you know. And I realized that was, you know, heartbreaking. And then we moved on to just everybody opened them on Thursday, so or on Christmas morning. So and then so now, like, you know, since we had Liam, you know, like since he was born, we go down and see the Christmas lights every year at Callaway Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the grandmas come over, you know, for Christmas Eve. You know, they do have like a little Christmas Eve brunch. We cook a bunch of food. We got dessert. I mean, it's insane. I mean, it's that those couple of days I just gained probably 10 pounds and sleep a lot. But Liam for sure wakes us up 6:30, 6 o'clock a.m. for sure, like gonna happen. And then we go down there, we watch him open the gifts, then we fall asleep for a solid 3 hours on the couch. You know, so that's what we've done for, you know, however long. So yeah. But it's great, man. And Savion, dude, I can't tell you, man, like having a little one, like it's going to be so awesome for you guys to create this over the next however many years, you know, like just like we've got certain movies, and I'll get to it in or out because one of the movies we'll be watching, you know, stuff like that. But it's great, man. So and for in or out,
so I want to start
off.
off
Special guest for in or out.
Oh,
my man Liam.
You have to come.
What's good, dog?
I love you, buddy.
All right, actually, hang on. Let me here. Can you hear? Put that in your right ear. There you go. No, he couldn't hear you. Now he can hear you.
Liam, we love you, buddy. We love you, man.
Love
Merry
you, man.
Christmas,
What's
buddy.
going on?
Hello.
All
Hey,
right.
man.
So go ahead, Mike. What was you gonna say before I interrupt?
Oh no, but before we even start, I have to say two things. One, it was one person I would have loved to have Fleek pop in, man, from the party. So Fleek, if you're watching this, you missed a great one, dog. If you would have came, it would have been fucking perfect, dog. We love you and we wish you was here, buddy. We all wanted you here. So damn, I wish you was here. And then two, man, Savion, I have no doubt in my mind that you're gonna be a great dad, dog. So I'm excited to see what you do with your daughter as Christmas and the different. I'm so happy for you, dog. And you seem like the greatest person ever, dog. We are so happy for you and your family for this Christmas, man. I couldn't wish you more, and I hope you do your thing with your daughter. And I know you're gonna have some creative new things that y'all start together, and that's just dope, dog. So we wish you the best, man, with that.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. I can't wait. I really can't.
It's gonna be dope.
Oh yeah, and every year, like I said, when she starts to realize kind of what's going on,
it's just gonna be better and better and better. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
All right, Mike. So
let's go.
In or out, buddy. Christmas edition. So are y'all in or out on eggnog, man?
I can't even drink a lot of eggnog, but I drink a lot of eggnog. If you know what I mean. Like I'm a drink. It's so good, but you got to get a cup at a time. Like I can't have 2 cups. I get sick of it. You might have a cup with like a cookie, then you wait a little bit, have another cup. It is really good. Especially, I'm gonna tell you that if you put it in your Starbucks coffee in the morning, it just take it up a notch. Just trust me on this. Yeah.
I'm gonna think about that.
Just a little bit. You know how they put the cream in it? Instead of the cream, put the eggnog and mix with your coffee. It's something else.
I like that. Oh, but I'm 100% in, man. I mean, you know how he said, "Oh, I can only take a cup." No, I'll drink that whole gallon, boy. I'll drink the whole half gallon, my boy, and it'll be gone within a couple minutes. I love me some eggnog, man.
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't tried the right, like y'all, like with brandy, right? Or like
no, I'm just
I can do it sober. I can do the sober eggnog, man. I'm like that.
See, I'm just talking about regular eggnog. I see John just took it up a notch.
Now that sounds amazing.
I might have to try with brandy because I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just me growing up, like the text, like I don't know. I couldn't get over like the look. Is that? I mean, that sounds ridiculous.
I understand that.
That sounds ridiculous, but like I couldn't. But then like added some brandy, maybe like we got a little bit of something going on there. But yeah, but you never had it, have you? You know,
with brandy, I wouldn't think so.
No, no, not that.
Savion. Suppose he was like all the time. It's sleep for 3 hours on the couch. What do you think I'm doing?
Every time.
Why are we capping, Dad?
That's the cough medicine, man. That's the cough medicine. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's just this white looking. I don't know that you would try it, to be honest with you.
No, I don't think I would.
Yeah.
See,
I don't know.
He don't even like the sound. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, Mike, you ahead, buddy.
So I got one. I've been trying to find this. It's getting mildly frustrating. Okay, I was small, right? And the stores would have a big gingerbread man. Okay, it was a whole gingerbread man. It was in the bakery, right, with the donuts. And now all you can get is the teeny ones from Target or it's like a whole lot of them in a pan. Are you where the big gingerbread man? I just want somebody to tell me where's a whole size gingerbread man, because I've been dying to get one and they don't have them anywhere. Are you in or out on ginger? Because I don't want the gingerbread house with the like gummy bears. I'm talking about the real gingerbread man with the sugar sprinkles on it. Where's the gingerbread man? Can anybody tell me? Because I'm in. There's no lifestyle. I'm not talking about lifestyle, but just a big gingerbread man. Like,
I don't know if I've ever seen the big gingerbread man. I've only seen the small
I'm telling you, they had. I don't know why they don't have them no more. It's just the
like a specialty like cookie shop or something.
Yeah, like I gotta go somewhere special because But I love gingerbread man. How about you? Are you in? Do you guys
on gingerbread man as a whole?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
100% in.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not never go wrong with a gingerbread man.
Gingerbread. He's in. Even Liam said yes.
If it's a cookie, then he's in. If it's some sort of cookie.
My dog, he gets it.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Okay, so kind of a two-part. You guys in or out on Trading Places as one of the just most epic Christmas movies? And I know it's not considered a Christmas movie, but it happens at Christmas.
Yes.
Right. It's at the Christmas time.
It does. It does.
It's one that we have to like. It's one of my favorite all time, to be honest with you. Like,
Dan
Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, just amazing. So like we
never go wrong with Eddie Murphy.
we have to watch it like I can't wait to watch it every year. So that's Amanda and I's like, but for ours, like it's Elf is his favorite.
Grinch.
Yeah.
Grinch,
Lampoons.
Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation,
Christmas Story.
Christmas
That's a good
Story.
one.
Yeah, so that's all of it. So yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
the classic. I like this.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
So I'm in on that. I'm in. I love Trading Places. It's one of, like I said, it's not always a Christmas movie. It's just one of the best movies. If anybody haven't seen it, it's one of the
100%.
greatest movies you ever see. It's hilarious. It's an old movie. Dan Aykroyd is in it, which we all love, and we all love Eddie Murphy. So it was an awesome. The concept is ridiculous. So it was just a great movie.
That's what I liked about it, was the fact that it was so unique. It was such a unique concept. They and the execution was flawless. So yeah, it's a fantastic movie.
yeah,
So
agreed.
John, so I got one to piggyback off yours. You know what mine is? I watch it every year without fail. Macaulay Culkin, buddy. Macaulay Culkin,
Right.
what he mean to me, I can't express the word. You know, Home Alone is going to be a good movie to me. When she say Kevin, when she remember, then that is burned into my memory forever. I will love him into the end of the time. If I saw him on the street, I wouldn't even know him as an adult. Because to me, it's Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Are you in or out on Home Alone?
Oh, totally in.
Who's not out?
Yes.
I love Liam. Yeah, no, there's no way you can be out on Home Alone. Home Alone is the Christmas movie, in my opinion.
Yes,
like,
it is.
It is
It's
the ultimate
best.
Christmas movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and side note, like, and this is really saying how old I am, or Mike's same age, so it doesn't matter. But when I would wake up early on Christmas morning, like I knew it was too early. You know, it was always on TBS that time of day,
What?
the Andy Griffith Show. So I would wake up and watch like 3 or 4 reruns of Andy Griffith Show before I think it was time I could go in there and wake him up. Because every time like that, it's happened every single year. But anyway,
That's crazy.
yeah,
So
it is
you go,
crazy.
John.
All right, in or out on Santa Claus? Y'all have that growing up?
I did have it growing up. So I'm gonna
Say
say,
it, Alan? You did not?
So I'm gonna say this: I'm in and I'm out, because here's what I'm saying. I'm in because I recall how that felt. I remember how like magical that felt. With like, oh my god. But some part of me is out because I need you to know like parents go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Dog, you have no understanding. There are parents who get like a second job. There are parents who do overtime. There are parents that skip lunch. There are parents who don't eat lunch. Just to get they kid. You gotta know that shit. I don't want you to think imagine. You need to know your mom and dad love you like you wouldn't even comprehend in your brain. Some part of me wants you to know that we went above and beyond. It's young. There are parents who are so money tight. They have to start scheduling it right after Christmas.
Yep.
So we gonna put like $100 away every month. But that's love like you wouldn't comprehend. But these people are being disciplined, budget, so you can get what you want. I need you to know that came from us. And I know that's selfish as an adult, but I need the credit. Like, we love you too much, buddy. And it really, I see parents get 2-3 jobs and then who skip lunch, and I be thinking, I don't think that somebody else should get credit. He should know that his mom and dad love him. So I'm in and out.
So my dad, and this is gonna tell you just how much of a brat I was as a kid. My dad went everywhere to find me this Spider-Man pogo stick. I mean, he went everywhere, and this was at the time where you couldn't just look up addresses. It was MapQuest. It was MapQuest, and hopefully I find it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was. And he would have to call like, yo, do you have this Spider-Man pogo stick? And he would call up to all the Toys R Us's, and they were like, man, I just don't. I mean, we don't have it. He finally found one, and they were like, yeah, we can hold it till about 10 o'clock. But once 10 o'clock hits, we got to put it back out on the shelves. My dad left his job to go and get this to get this pogo stick. And surely enough, I have never used that pogo stick.
See what I'm saying? Like,
but the look that I had on my face, he said, was enough to justify all of that, like justify all of that work.
left work early. So I'm saying he did physical research to get that. I'd be wanting him to get credit for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so maybe that's why I'm still on the fence about Santa as much as I am, because you know there's the work and the effort and all of the magic and stuff that comes with being, you know, with Santa Claus, and then there's also like what it is for me is the heartbreak of having to tell them like, yeah. So you know this whole thing that we've had for like 10 years or however long, that ain't real. Like that just that. I don't want
dirty
that.
mother.
I don't want that day. That's the one thing that I'm fearing is that day.
Well,
my face is like
here who
you've been biting the cookies.
Mm-hmm.
You wrote the letter.
Yeah.
You bit the cookies.
That was you. That was
I
you.
was sitting there like,
time.
So y'all been playing this. So it is disturbing.
Yeah. No, well, see, look, no, I'm telling you, y'all have somebody here though that can attest to what that's like in real time here, because he had to found this out a few years ago, right?
Yep.
So yeah, we did do the Santa thing, just because, you know, I mean, we both grew up that way. But Mike, you hit the nail on the head, man. Like every Christmas, I was like, this dirty, like he's getting the credit for. He's like so happy getting this. I'm like, yeah, Santa got that for you.
Yep. Mother.
Yeah,
I had to wake up.
Old Santa Claus.
Yeah,
worked hard for that. And big ass coming down the chimney, eating these cookies. Yeah. So it was like every year we're like, yeah, I got to tell him this year. Like I got to get credit for this because this is like, you know, this is killing me inside.
I was somewhat figured it out.
Well, like so I told him one day in the car, you know, but you were going to Starbucks. There we go. But he was like, you could see the wheels turning when I explained it. He was like, "That's true. That's a lot of houses to hit over the course." You know, and
it's all clicking. It's making sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean, you know, and so they made it a little bit easier, right? I mean, you can speak on it. How did you feel?
I mean, it wasn't really. I mean, I was somewhat surprised, but I mean, I had assumed. I started to piece it together.
Yeah. He's a smart kid. He started to figure it out. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway,
I got a good one because it's a specific one. Yeah. So okay, it is a kid I know. Okay, it's this kid I know, and the kid gets good grades in school. The kid is awesome at sports, and the kid is just one hell of a person. And the kid is a Falcon fan. All right. The most awesome kid in the United States of America. All right. Okay. His name is Liam. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard of this kid. Okay. But you got to hear what I say. The kid get good grade. You know how like regular kids is like they great at one thing, then that's it. I'm talking about the kid get good grades, great at sports, great attitude, positive attitude. Okay. Good behavior. He's a good kid. A cool kid, like a totally cool person and a Falcon fan.
That's 7.
Did you hear what I just said? That's like 5 things. And so it's the
7.
GOAT of kids. So it's the
100%.
GOAT of kids. So he could have hooves. If you checking foot, he might be a GOAT. I don't know. I haven't checked his feet. I didn't look at the bottom, okay? But I'm just saying, I went in the kid's room, okay? Trophy case of rings. You know, like Michael Jordan, when he had that picture of Tom Brady. The kid got the rings in his so he got the hardware to prove it.
That's tough.
Are you in or out that Liam is the best kid in the United States of America and just possibly the universe if we really want to talk about the entire stratosphere, really?
I mean, you just got to look at the stats, man. I mean,
check the stats for us. Say what the stats saying, like, because stats are ridiculous.
I mean, awesome kid.
Okay.
Good grades.
Okay.
Positive attitude. Okay. Great attitude.
Okay. So that's, I mean,
great at sports.
Like,
and has the wherewithal to understand the plight of a Falcons fan.
Oh man, at a young age. And I heard he be dripped out in like all Falcons gear, like hat, the shirt.
Well, as you know, his father works for the organization.
That's what I thought.
So
that's the rumor going around.
I'm almost positive that it's true, but we don't have the evidence there. But
see,
it's probably what happened.
So I gotta be in.
I'm 100% in. I mean,
in.
the stats speak for themselves.
The stats speak for themselves. The stats speak for them. Johnny Yates. What do you say, buddy?
I mean, you know I am, and I'll just throw two more things. I'll keep bragging on him.
Okay.
Play stand-up bass and orchestra. How about that?
Come on.
And steel drum band. Plays a freaking steel drum.
Come on. What other kid?
I will send both y'all a video of this last little steel drum. Dude, it's ridiculous. It's middle school kids absolutely killing a steel drum. So I guess
what other kid is in the orchestra who's good at sports? It's one or the other. Either you good at sports or you in like what kid is both with good grades?
That's facts.
Like it's one. That's what I'm not even being funny. Like it's all across the board. Like the kid is young. He could be the second coming. I don't want to speak too soon. I didn't check. If he got scars on his hands, it's something going on. I don't know. And he gets the predictions right at an amazing clip.
Exactly. He kind of has to throw a couple, to get you off the center of the trail. But
he try to lose on purpose a few. Like so. So it don't seem. But greatest kid alive, man. I love you, buddy. We love you, buddy. You're out of your Falcon mind.
Out of your Falcon mind, man.
We love
you. Now, I mean, that's awesome. You have no idea. Now he's gonna be unable to live with him for the next however long.
100%. 100%.
Head is so large now that he.
Johnny Yates, what you got, buddy?
But that was it, man. I was done.
Oh man, I got two more, and we can wrap this up. The one I want to do first is being grateful. I said this on a few shows back, but because of my experience I'm having now, I have to say it again. It don't matter what you're going through, bro. It's shit to be grateful for. Dog, no matter how bad your experience is, it's shit to be grateful for. Young man, I was in jail and I was grateful that the people were kind to me. Like everybody was really nice to me. I was really cool with like murderers and shit. Like I was getting along with everybody. I had a great experience with the people. I had a great experience with the people. I was grateful for that. Like my friends have combined monies to get me I have 3 lawyers at this point. I don't plan on losing. It's the war time. I'm going to war. Like I have the greatest friends ever. Like these are all things that I'm grateful for. Wow. Like I'm in a sticky situation. So I wanted to say that. And no matter what you're going through, it's shit. It don't matter if it's a sticky situation. It's things within the sticky situation to be grateful for. Man, Savion is one of them. He said, I just described. Get some. Deshaun, I appreciate it. So it's things like, man, Savion, I was so grateful for that, man. He sent me a junk in the morning. And I'm going through something. So I'm like, man, and I read this. And it gave me like, man, I forgot who I was for a minute. Let me straighten myself out. Like, and so I'm grateful for my friendships like John. And just I'm grateful. It's so much to be young. If you with your family today, or you will be on Christmas, I want y'all to realize something. And I'm not trying to bring you down, but it's some real shit I gotta say. That whatever you experiencing will change. So what I'm telling you, if your mom is there and your dad is there and your sister is there and your brother's there and your child might be there, it's gonna come a Christmas where somebody's missing for some reason. So savor the moment and be grateful for these pictures. And it's kind of nagging sometimes. I know we get in our house when I don't want everybody got to come over here. We've been just be grateful for like Nana, okay? She talked too much, but she love you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying to be grateful. It's plenty of shit to be grateful for in this world. And don't let like Instagram and all them talk you into hating life or just seeing it in the neck. Plenty of shit to be grateful for. So always see it like that. And the last thing I'm gonna leave you with is this. I thought this was the greatest shit to leave on the Christmas show. The last on my in or out is you gotta be out of your Falcon mind for something. Okay, I would love it for be the Falcons, but when you face adversity of any kind, you have to get out your Falcon mind. So I was asked, why are you playing right now? Why are you making jokes, bro? You about to face 40 years in prison. How you making jokes? I'm not being funny when I tell you I'm out of my Falcon mind. I have to be crazy to be fucking around because I don't fear nothing. I have no fear of a situation or a person. Young, you either have faith in your heart or you have fear in your heart, but you don't got both. And I'm not a person who just talk that shit. I stand on the shit I say. So when I tell you I got faith, I have no fear in my heart from evil, bruh. I'm not being funny, and I'm not going to throw this all out there or be into this, but it's the suburbs against the hood. Have they ever won? Like, hey, come on, evil against good. Have they ever won? The truth against a lie. Have they ever won? So why the fuck I'm gonna be scared? Has they ever won? I ain't what I'm gonna be scared for, bro. I'm undefeated. I'm really who I say I am. So I want to say I'm out of my Falcon mind with positivity. I don't think that way. I don't think I'm gonna lose and I'm gonna go to jail and like the evil people gonna win. I don't even think like that. I think it's wartime. It's time for war. So I'm ready to go to war. I'm built for this. I'm built for war, and I'm ready to go to war, and we're going to go to war, and I will come out the end of that war victorious without a scratch on me, the same way they tried to do in jail, and I came out without a scratch on me. Around all killers and murderers, ain't a scratch on me. So that's what I'm saying. I have no fear of a situation, but I'm telling y'all to be out your Falcon mind for whatever you want in life. It could be a promotion. You can't afford to be on the fence. I could get it. I might get out your. I'm getting that shit. I'm getting it. They owe it to me. I know I could do it. That's the way your brain should be working. I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to succeed. I will succeed. And keep repeating it to yourself until you out your Falcon mind. I'll be dead serious on here. I know it's a joke when I say, man, I think we going to win. I think that we going to win every game. Because I'm out of my Falcon mind. I think that we going to win the Super Bowl every year. I'm really serious. I'm out my Falcon mind. Young, I think I could do anything. I think I could do anything I put in my heart, in my mind, that is good natured and it's principle. And I feel like if I'm telling the truth and I'm standing on principle and I'm being good in my heart, I can't lose. Why would I be fearful if I'm doing the right? I'm standing on good. Hey, bro, I represent the whole hood. So you're not scared for what? You can't scare me, bro. I stand with God. I stand with good. So, man, hey, bro, when has good been scared of evil? You done lost your goddamn mind. When has like the sub you out your mind? When has the lie beat the truth? You out your mind, and I'm out of my Falcon mind. I just encourage you all to get out of your Falcon mind for what you want. And when it's a hard time, man, don't let them fear thought scare you, and you can't sleep. You toss and turn, man. I'm in for some serious problems, and I understand how serious it is. It's not that I don't understand, but the same way I am with my Falcons, I am in life. I'm out of my Falcon mind, and I don't plan on losing. I don't lose. I'm undefeated. Whoever tried to go to war with me, I beat them 100% of the time. I'm Michael Jordan. I'm undefeated. I have no fear. So that's
never lost.
So we have a great Christmas show here, and I just love y'all, man. I be speaking that from my heart, from everybody that came and joined. Man, it was a long show today, but damn, this shit was worth it. We had a blast. We got Johnny Ace. We got Savion. We had the Dream Team. We had a bunch of fun. We talked a bunch of football. All we was missing was Fleet. You know what I'm saying? But we hit everything, man. I love you guys for coming. I knew this would be a dope ass show, and I thank y'all for your support and what I'm going through, and for supporting our channel and retweeting. Like John said, he just asked for a slight bump, and we went way up. So I love y'all, man. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas for y'all and y'all family, man. I genuinely love y'all from the bottom of my heart for being with us and standing with us personally and in the podcast. I love y'all for that. That's true.
Man, if I could get a standing ovation for right now, I would do it. I would do it. That's fantastic. Yeah, man. I echo everything Mike said, man. We appreciate you guys so much for, like I said, hanging with us all year long. It's our first full season doing this, and we've had a blast doing it, man. So we're gonna keep on with it. Of course, we're not slowing down at all. We don't plan on that. We're gonna have some cool new things coming next year in 2023. Definitely for this season, we're gonna have some things, some fun stuff maybe looking at for the next season that we're gonna. I won't spill the beans yet, but we're gonna do some new stuff. And then tomorrow night, just FYI, the Variety Sports Network will be having their little Christmas party around, I think it's 9:30 Eastern time. So we'll be on there. I don't know if Mike will be there, but I'll be there to just basically plug our channel and talk. So you guys can, if you need, my point is, you can tune in there at that time and check out the other shows that are on Variety Sports. Like I told before, some awesome shows on there. You can check it out. Again, that's tomorrow night, 9:30, Variety Sports Network. Make sure you subscribe to them to get to those guys. But like Mike said, man, hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. We appreciate you all so much for joining us. Like Mike, we ran it. This is the longest show ever, man. But it's been great, man. It's been fun. Savion, man, we can't go without.
No,
man, come on.
No, we love you so much, bro, and we thank. And can y'all go to it? You see his ad. Can y'all go to him and tell him to be on the show more? Could just tell him be on the show more, and please follow him because that's our guy.
Well, before you say anything, I'm because Savion's gonna have the last word on the show tonight. I'm gonna say, you guys have a great Christmas. We will see you guys on Tuesday on the Smitty Sports Machine. So make sure you tune into him.
Yep.
We will see you on next Thursday. We'll have our last show of the year, and we'll have none other. And I'm just gonna say his name rhymes with Pave Goat. It's gonna be on the show. Okay,
from you know who that is.
So y'all know who that is. If y'all follow anybody else, he's been on the show before.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's gonna be back again next Thursday. So that's how we're going to close out the year. But again, thank you guys so much. Have a great Christmas. Savion, take us out, buddy, man. Talk anything you want to say, and of course, plug yourself.
Just go.
Listen, man. I want to say thank y'all for having me on here, man. This was by far the funnest 2.5 hours. I mean, in a while. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I love being a dad, and that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for being a dad. I'm grateful for having a wife that allows me to be on here for 2.5 hours.
Hey, shout out to her, by the way.
Yeah,
shout out to Bianca.
I mean, shout out to Bianca. Bianca, thank you so much.
Because Lord knows she wants to just flick me in the head right now. Probably more than that. But anyway, I'm overwhelmed with everything with you guys, man. You guys have done incredible over this last year, and it's just been amazing to watch it and to help and be a part of it. And I mean, I love you guys, man. I really do love you guys. And yeah, follow me on here. Go and watch the new Millennium Falcons podcast on the Around the Block Network. Make sure that you see some of the stuff on Variety Sports Network because they really do be having some bangers out there, man. And man, I mean, we out here, man. Let's go. Let's get us a dub on Saturday, please. Let's ride.
Let's do it, boys.
Out of your Falcon mind.
With that, good night, folks.